it's pretty cool to be on TV, so all the folks back home can see me, and that I'm living it out, all the things I used to dream about. Yeah, it's pretty great singing on the stage, proud cause there ain't an empty seat in the place. But girl, ever since I met you, I got a whole new perspective. If I'm gonna be famous for something, I wanna be famous for loving you. If I'm gonna be known around the world, I wanna be 'cause of you, girl.
All right. So we are here with the Real is Real podcast. I am DJ Train.
I'm DJ Skills.
And it's your boy Theo the Great.
Side note: if you didn't know that song, we played at the beginning. There was the little kid from Walmart that was yodeling.
Yodeling.
I played that on my Instagram and Snapchat, maybe like 4 or 5 days straight, man. I don't know why I found that so funny, yo.
He got to deal with Atlantic now.
He do?
Yeah, he got to deal with Atlantic. You got to deal with Atlantic.
For what, yodeling?
That song is fire. You didn't hear it? That's a hit.
His yodeling was
Bad
tough.
Baby got to deal with Atlantic.
Everybody getting it.
Yo, start rapping. Be on your gangster shit.
I got some fire shit.
Bring 50 back.
Well, it was actually a
I
fire
got some
song.
fire
so
shit.
It was actually a good
That song just now, right?
performance. Yeah. So.
That song is dope.
I got some.
Oh, yeah, that's the next Justin.
I give you 16 bars right now, top of the dome.
Give me
it to
4.
Give me-
Give me 4. Give me 4 before we start this podcast. Give me 4 bars right now.
I swear I will agree with everything you say after that.
Oh, all right. This Henny got me tripping. Something. I can't do off top.
Oh, man. All right. So we have 2 guests today, man. We have 2 guests and we have a shitload of topics to talk about. Guys, you can introduce yourself. You can start first.
I go by the name of Star, repping Brooklyn, full creative control.
Okay. I like the movement. I mess with that movement. Yo.
Yes, sir.
I go by the name of Paulo, repping full creative control as well.
All right.
Word.
You from Brooklyn too?
Brooklyn as well,
What
yes,
part of
sir.
Brooklyn y'all from?
I'm from Flatbush.
From Flatbush.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess from 0 to 6, I was from Bed-Stuy. From like 0 to like 12, I was from Bed-Stuy.
Okay.
12 on up, I'm from like Clinton Hill. So,
All right. Clinton
shout
Hill.
out
That's all
Clinton Hill.
right. Yes, right there.
I never heard of Clinton.
Repping everybody, though.
Clinton Hill.
From New York.
Yeah. That's
By
right.
Banneker.
Barclays.
I never heard of
You know,
Banneker.
by Barclays. It's a fact.
Shout out Atlantic Terminal.
Okay, all right.
Gentrified.
He said gentrified.
Yeah, nah, it's really happening very fast.
Nigga woke up one morning. What the fuck all these white people doing?
They took the path mark away, and next thing you know, like the
They
whole
took
shade.
all-
of
Oh, by the
Brooklyn
Barclay, right?
Yeah.
But what is it now? The Key Food?
Stop and shop.
Stop and Shop.
Shop.
Stop and Shop. Yeah.
deals,
Right.
Whole Foods coming soon.
That's a fact. No, that's a fact.
Big
You
fact.
know, your neighborhood in trouble when you got them little lounge areas, like them little stores that sell coffee and cookies and shit like that. When you
Yeah,
can
that's
sit
a.
down.
But I like those though.
Nah, I don't
Best
like
I got a bunch of those.
Bunch of-
Oh,
my
Yo, it's
goodness.
crazy. If OGs back in the day that died could come back to life and see the shit.
They'll flip them stupid ass tables and sit out on the sidewalk.
It should be different.
So what they do?
My man's died right here.
All right, so y'all got any Star? You got anything coming up? Want to get into any of your upcoming things?
We actually, me and Apollo have a EP coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yes,
It's
sir.
called In Your Feelings.
When is that dropping? You got a date for that yet, or
I don't want to give a date.
Okay.
But it's this month though.
this month?
This month.
All right.
It's been ready to go. So
All right, cool.
gonna go.
All right, and they can get that on SoundCloud. Where you gonna release it at?
all the streaming.
All the
Apple,
Oh, okay.
Spotify,
Go straight to your
Tidal, all
pockets.
that.
Oh yeah, that's-
We release music on SoundCloud every month. Like we keep it once a month or more than that. just
Okay.
to- you know what I mean? So we do both. We give the free music and music you gotta pay for.
all right, that's dope.
Nah, I'm feeling the title already just by hearing the title, son. I already want to hear the shit. In Your Feelings. I don't think I've ever heard a project called In Your Feelings.
We got a little R&B on there, or what? What we doing?
Yeah, it's for me personally. I'm not a singer. He's more the singing.
Right.
So it's more in that lane.
Okay, I like
More
that
in that
lane.
lane.
I like that lane. That's my lane, actually.
Okay.
That's my lane.
All right. So I was watching y'all Snap, y'all Insta Live, and you had some girl ass out throwing money on her. What was that about? What was
In
that?
a strip club, or like
Nah,
in somebody's
nah,
crib.
in a shoot, in a photo shoot, something exotic.
Shout out to Danger.
That's the girl name.
Danger?
Yeah.
Which Danger? The stripper?
Yeah.
Excuse me, exotic. She's an exotic dancer.
Man, this stripper,
Yeah,
so
exotic
what?
dancer.
She's an exotic dancer.
Do you know Danger?
She cool, so she the homie.
Sort
Okay,
of.
okay, small world. Small world.
Yo, so now that we just talking about,
I wish everybody could see my face.
No, they can see it. They can see it. They can see it. Oh,
I
we recording.
I hit Danger up.
What?
I hit Danger up. I swear I did. I hit Danger up. I'm like, yo, like, do you want to come on a podcast?
She said.
I think she left me on red. I think she left me on red. I'm not sure if she thought that I was using that as a segue for me to, you feel like I was legit.
Send her this podcast after we done with this shit.
Yeah, I am. I am.
I do it. I do it. Yeah.
The shit that's
I'm
crazy.
sure she got a lot of DMs to go through. She's a popular.
But I was just like I ain't even say, yo, what's good, ma? I'm like, hey, this is DJ Train. I'm just contacting you to ask if you want to be on the podcast. She read it and never responded.
Maybe she was like, "Yo, what do I have to offer?"
Like, she could have asked me. I should have said more in the initial statement.
a little bit.
Yeah, you
more.
gotta be straight to the
I'm not-
point nowadays.
They don't play, man.
I know I'm a little off topic right now, but I'm the only one who, when Lou said skills, said danger. I thought of the 50 Cent movie, the nigga that nigga was beefing with.
That's way far back.
Oh, geez.
Now you'll get that far back, but not right now.
You're not trying.
It was like, hold up.
I was thinking a mystical song, Danger.
Yo.
Yeah. It's so long. That was my shit. All right, so
Nah, son, that's still, this is a small ass world.
Yeah, it is a small ass world.
Small
Saying
ass
that
world.
too.
that is a small ass world. Wow. I definitely did contact her though. Well, all right. We can jump right into it.
Wait, before we jump right into it, like,
What?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Pardon, I guess. I didn't see y'all niggas in a minute. How y'all doing? So we ain't been on air in 3 weeks. Yo, we ain't been on air in 3 weeks, nigga. I didn't see y'all niggas in a minute. Y'all alright, son?
Last time
That's
we
why I saw
was
y'all was
here-
drunk, so it don't count. So yeah, at the birthday gathering, the paint shit.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see y'all niggas
Wow.
since then, son. How y'all
Yeah.
niggas doing,
Bro,
son?
that shit was like 3 days ago.
Mind you, I was drunk, so that don't
Now,
count.
you were drunk. You was plastered. For a fact.
I ain't chilling, man. Chilling. Just chilling.
I'm not gonna lie, son. I enjoyed the vacation, man. My earned vacation time from you, Lou. I enjoyed it a little bit, Skills.
It's an earth vacation.
Alright, yo. Alright, this is the only time I'm gonna be alright right now, because we start this conversation, nigga. This shit is all serious now.
Yeah, man. So, man. The topic for today was a little crazy. I'm not sure if everybody been following Kanye West. You had to follow Kanye West.
Shit.
You had to follow Kanye West because everybody's posting about it. Like everybody's posting about it.
Before we can get into that, I just want to drop just a note. I heard they found the dude that exposed Kevin Hart.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh,
The one that did that released the sex video thing. I heard.
Yeah, there was a case for that, right?
Yeah, it's for what's that shit called? Extortion, some shit like that.
Oh, they trying to charge him?
Oh, Kevin Hart trying to go for that.
not
Oh,
playing.
that's
And
crazy.
the dude name is Jonathan Jackson,
Damn.
and he actually worked with Kevin Hart. He was in Think Like a Man
Oh, you ain't shit.
and a couple of projects. Yo,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's the only way he
He
got.
own
That's why he got that
people, man.
juice, bro. That's why he got
Probably.
it. That's why he got it.
and I heard it. I was like, damn. But now go ahead. Now we definitely got to talk about this Kanye shit. Son.
Well, for starters,
Now,
is anyone against Kanye? When I say against, like, are y'all not fucking with him no more? You don't support him? You don't think that anything he's saying makes sense?
I'll let you go, Skills. I've been talking a lot.
let the guests go first. This is here they talk.
No, that's a fizz act.
Do you think that? Well, did you hear that the Charlamagne interview?
Yeah, I seen that. I watched that.
In the TMZ one.
Yeah, I watched that today. Actually.
Now, do you think before we get into like what he's actually doing, or when he said that people had a choice to be slaves, just X all that stuff out. Everything that he says, like
that was crazy.
everything that he's been saying, does any of it make sense to you?
It does. All
right, cool. So I'm not
I can
tweaking.
take some positive away from it, but I don't like the way he goes about a lot of shit. But I think he's saying something. He's
Definitely
something.
saying something.
Saying something.
You agree with that
Like
shit?
Charlamagne has said it. He said like Kanye is like somebody who like his end goal is in his mind, but he don't relay it. And
Yeah,
don't
he doesn't get it out
execute
right. Right.
So
Right.
it makes him look weird and crazy, and like I definitely see what he's talking about, but yeah,
All right, so I'm
he don't
not,
get a
I'm not-
pass for the method. Or
Definitely,
what he's doing.
definitely
not,
no.
Definitely not.
But
Yo, his end game.
he
is
makes a little sense though.
He
I
makes
sat there and watched the Charlemagne interview. Yo, he makes a little sense.
All right,
He does. He
That nigga
does.
makes
The Charlemagne interview, you can take some things out of it. That
Yeah.
TMZ interview.
He was on. That was a hostile environment
No,
though. But he was wrong.
He was a hostile nigga.
He,
Never.
he was wrong. But that TMZ
No.
environment, like, if you see the difference between the TMZ environment and the Charlemagne environment,
Charlemagne was calm.
right? And Kanye has like mental problems.
He
son.
said it
Like,
in the Charlemagne interview. He
Right.
said he takes meds, so that's
Right.
one,
You know,
that's
yeah.
one thing to evaluate.
Opioids,
You feel me?
some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I, he became addicted to opiates. Opiates is like painkillers, but he became addicted to it because he got hurt, whatever, and all that other shit.
But the environment plays a part into what you say and how you feel.
Regardless of the fact, he's not forward thinking. He's just talking. He's just talking. Honestly, he says the first thing that comes to his mind and lets it out. Honestly, because all of this, he's doing all this now. There was mad time before we could have did this. He got shoes coming out next week. He has an album coming out next month. All that is why he's saying this now. He could have said this months ago when everything was going on.
You're right
You know-
about that
yeah.
too.
So
I mean,
Right
we all.
about
We,
that.
I don't
I
know.
also-
we all see the angle.
I also think that that's very true, and because he's naturally like that, it just perfectly, in a weird way to everybody else, it perfectly goes.
Yeah, it
together.
goes right.
He's naturally like this. He's naturally, exocentric or what's the word? I forgot.
Weird.
And he takes so many words and dedicates
Wait,
it
so
to
you're
that.
saying he's doing this for promo for his album?
Yes.
Or promo
That,
for
no,
it's a
his...
part
that,
of it.
that,
It's
and
a part
this
of
is
it.
him.
this is him.
Right.
He's always done this
Right.
though. This
But he's always done this, but think about when he's done it. Most of the time he's done it, something's coming
But
up.
he's made sense.
Yeah,
Like,
of
like
course,
this.
of
Like
course.
this. When Kanye was doing it, he was doing it was making sense. For example, when he was like, Taylor Swift, I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce, like, he was speaking what everybody was thinking.
That's one
We
unpopular
agreed.
decision.
When he was like, yo, George Bush doesn't care about black people. How you leave
Two
all those
unpopular
people?
decisions.
What about the Barack statement, bro? That shit was stupid as fuck.
I mean, everyone has their person, but when
Yeah.
this nigga said this shit right here, like, I don't care like how he justified it. When slavery was choice.
Nah, that's
Yo,
I
you
don't
should
wanna
see
even
my
talk
face.
about
I should.
that.
I want. I'm like this.
But
he blurted
the-
that one out and it was stupid. I honestly
funny thing
think he ain't think about it. Like
Yeah, he
he
did.
just thought, oh, this is gonna be crazy.
No,
to say this,
no.
but
There's certain things.
no.
There's
Yes.
certain things in life you can't give
I think-
people past. It's like if a white guy walked in here and said, "What up, my niggas?" I mean, fellas, shit.
So Theo, do you feel like let me say this. Theo,
very
you're not
true.
on meds, right?
No.
But sometimes in the heat of the moment, you say crazy shit.
He has too many heats of the moments, though.
He does too.
He's in the public light.
does too.
He's in the public light. I mean,
Yo, you should be the first one to understand. Like, when
Listen.
so much is going on, you just say
don't get a
random
Nick,
shit.
niggas in the public light usually don't want to say shit though.
Yeah, no,
So it's like he's
it's like
the
PR
one-
answers, but he don't give PR answers though.
I respect him for this. The fact that he gets answers the way how he wants to.
Right.
But at the end of the day, he just like you said, he's in a public light. If Kanye said, "Yo," like for example, Ralph Lauren. I remember before I rocked Ralph Lauren, it was boring. Son, he made Ralph Lauren popping.
Now, I was watching YouTube earlier, and this dude who has too much time on his hands put all three videos together. They put the TMZ video, the Charlemagne video, and the interview he did with Sway. He started off the
it's
interview
another
he did with...
interview.
Yo, the shit that he did with Sway, he made it come true. But, yo, when he did it with Sway, he was talking crazy. He was just saying, like, people was trying to marginalize him and
Nah,
put him in a box. Now he's doing it, and
no.
people buying his shit.
That's what I'm saying. He's saying something. We
Yeah,
just can't
son.
translate it yet. We don't.
But at the same time,
And he's doing it wrong too.
At the
He's
same
definitely
time,
doing
I don't
it
really-
wrong.
But
I
it
don't really-
works for
I don't
his
really-
album, so
I
it
don't really
works
fuck
all the
with
time for him.
Kanye in the sense of his sneakers cost how much bread. Like for the
Yeah, I
person
don't-
I respect
never
so
bought
much.
sneakers.
That's what I'm saying. The person I respect the most in the shoe game is Stephon Marbury. And yeah,
Yeah,
can
I
laugh.
get it,
No,
I
I
get
get
it,
what
I
you're
get it.
saying.
Give
lost
him
it.
props for that.
You
But I
lost
get what
it.
you're saying.
Like
But
he
remember,
really did it for the hood.
OD.
in that interview,
He didn't forget where he didn't forget where he came from. Kanye, you talk about how people dying in Chicago, shit like that. Well, guess what? People killing over your shoes.
yeah. So in that interview with Sway, he was like, "Yo, how come Mason Margiela could do this? How come Ralph Lauren can make this type of money? How come they won't allow me to make this type of money?" And when he was interviewed with Sway, he was getting crazy because I don't know, the nigga was just flipping out again. But the shit came to life. His clothes and shoes is out, and they selling for top dollar, and they
I
selling.
don't think the clothes. The
Yeah,
sneakers.
it is.
Them
It
shits
is.
is selling.
The rip shirts.
Selling.
Nah, it's selling, but it ain't selling to.
I haven't
seen
like,
them.
look like
I haven't
Right,
seen
exactly,
that.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
This shit
not
is
selling like
expensive,
that.
son.
Like, all right,
OD.
so on the topic of interviews, I think it's 2 more interviews that y'all should watch. It's the interview. It's like a T.I. versus the People.
I seen that shit.
I didn't see that. I
one
didn't see
too.
that.
What?
It's very good. Oh man.
I
Oh
didn't see
man.
that. I didn't put that down.
Very good. And
Ye
you need to
versus
see
the
the
People.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's
yeah,
called
yeah.
what?
Ye versus the People. Yeah. It's basically
It's a song.
It's a pass.
It's a
It's
song.
a-
It's the
They
song,
made a
but
song
it
after that.
basically, but it's like the how they do after the scene type shit.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Yeah, behind the
It's
scenes.
like a panel.
Yeah, behind.
and the T.I. interview on the Breakfast Club,
Oh,
which basically sums up what happened in the Ye versus the People video. It's like a
Yeah.
7-minute video. It's very good because it brings in. You can see T.I.'s frustration under them glasses, man, when
Yo.
he's talking to Kanye.
that nigga
Yeah.
said that nigga did the fuck serious.
Yo, he dead the fuck serious about running for president.
Yo, do you think he can
No,
be president?
he dead the fuck serious.
Yo, OD, the way how the nigga said it, like, yo, nigga said that nigga did the fuck serious.
Wait, you
man.
talking about that was the T.I. in the Breakfast Club, or
The
No,
Breakfast
T.I.
Club one is one, and then the Ye versus the People.
And that's a
It's
panel.
like a
basically.
short little, right?
Yeah, it's like 7 minutes. It's got like 950,000 views
Wait,
or something like
Alright,
that.
bet.
So-
I gotta catch that.
Do y'all think he can run for president?
Hell no. I wouldn't
Look,
want to
this
go
is
for
his
him.
point.
That's what he's doing.
Trump is president.
Right.
Anybody could do
And
it.
that's why he backs Trump, because Trump does whatever he wants.
But when
and he
niggas was saying, "Oh, Kanye for president," they were saying that before Trump. When niggas was saying that, it was
Yeah.
crazy. But now Trump is president. Oh shit, I can do that
I
shit
can actually
too.
be president.
You feel me? I
Yo.
see where he going, but he kind
Yo,
of, you know.
but Kanye doesn't want to be fairer skin. He wants to be white.
I don't think he
Yeah,
wants
he
to be
does.
white.
Yes, he does. Yo,
No, no,
everything that he compares himself to is white people. He don't compare himself to black people.
I think it's only
He
because
compares
of the
himself to
way that
Jordan.
everything is set
No,
up.
no,
right
no, he
now.
don't. He compares himself to money.
Jordan in the sense of how I jumped over the jump man.
He
compared-
said he just want the information. He said
Yeah.
certain people got some information.
The code.
The code. He said Jay-Z got some of that.
Yeah.
He said Trump got some of that.
Right.
And I want some of it.
And he wants.
Nah, hell
Something
no.
that I got out of that
not
TMZ
right.
that TMZ interview. He said something like this, yo. Everyone can start to, like, now that Trump is in office, now everybody don't fuck with Trump. Before, like, and I agree with this, and I remember this. Before Trump was president,
He was the man.
niggas used to fuck with him heavy.
Because now he not in his own lane. Now he's in another. He's swerving in somebody else's lane,
That's a
and he
fact.
dominating right now. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that.
Like,
I don't know if I could knock Kanye for wanting some of that untapped information.
Now, I understand
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
yeah, understand like
There's other
where,
ways to do
where
it, though.
Kanye came from. Jesus walks
Right.
to
Right.
Kanye. He's done a completely, and this is probably what he really thought inside. But he knew way to get out the hood is go through the hood. Now I'm out the hood. I'm in the suburbs. Now I'm gonna use these white people. Do what I gotta do, and it's not to the third.
Is that
And-
bad?
it's not bad, but at the same time,
and
yo,
no-
Jay-Z made out the and he does stuff for the community, but he don't seem talking like Kanye.
Jay-Z does stuff for the
Right.
community.
Right.
He
I
has,
mean,
he
there's
has
a way to
a
go
whole bunch of
about it.
foundations
There's a
about
way to go
getting
about it.
kids out the
Way to
hood,
go
bro.
about it.
Putting kids through college, and he doesn't publicize it nothing. He puts kids through college all the time, bro.
I got a YouTube. I
Yeah,
got a
Google it.
no,
Google
no,
it.
Yeah.
Honestly, what Kanye's been doing has worked for him, so he's not gonna stop. Like,
Honestly,
No,
I think-
that's a fact.
I think it all went left after his mother passed. Honestly,
No, I'm glad
Like-
that nigga said I was gonna say that too.
After his mother passed, like he had nobody to really ground him in. Like he said, he don't trust nobody. If he don't trust nobody, he does what he wants. He does what he actually thinks now.
And then the album cover is the doctor that had did surgery on his mother.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
What?
it's supposedly that's what he
Yeah,
said.
it's like
But it's not.
there's a couple of ideas of
What?
what it's possibly.
Somebody's gonna sue him.
No, he probably got
That sounds like a
permission.
defamation lawsuit.
He got money. He
Wait,
got money. He
the
got-
album cover is
crazy.
is the doctor that worked on his mom.
allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
That's
Allegedly.
crazy.
That's the rumor.
I don't see where that.
It's like you don't see where that was going. Just like I don't see how wearing the "Make America Great Again" hat
No,
was going.
I understood.
I got the "Make
Why
Rose
he-
Great Again" hat on just to show how, like, yo, you could have the same message, but yo,
Right,
bring
flip
it differently.
it,
Like,
yeah,
put
yeah,
your-
Yo,
put different
show the
words
camera
on
that.
it.
Show the camera that right there.
Make Rose great again. Better rosés out here. We got wines and grapes that's just sitting out there, not living up to their good potential, man. We gotta make
Grapes.
rosé great again. We gotta make rosé great again.
Oh man, that's
But
funny.
Kanye just preaching unity and stuff like that, but he's going about it
Nah, he
at a weird
He
time.
contradicts himself a
stubborn.
lot.
He's stubborn,
Now he
so-
contradicts himself. Like he preaches unity, but he's not the one leading the march.
And he's not grabbing somebody who's a unifying person's
Exactly.
hand, i.e. Trump.
He doesn't
Yeah.
realize how to go about it. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
and he don't realize how
He
detrimental
don't know how
he is, though.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't realize what he's doing to
He's
us. Like,
affecting other people.
honestly,
Right.
I
I
hear
don't
all
think
these.
that's where he takes it in. Like
This is what I think. I see all the people that's here against him. Like I'm here for music. I love music, so I'm gonna listen to this album regardless.
That's a big
Sure.
fact.
But outside of music, because I'm a DJ, you know, love music. Outside of that, nigga, I have nothing to do with Kanye. Fuck Kanye.
Fizz that.
Outside of that,
I
but I want to see all the people that saying fuck Kanye to go buy his shoes. Are they gonna?
they are.
Yes,
They're
they
gonna listen
are.
to his
It's the
music.
same
They're
thing
gonna
with-
listen to his album.
It's the same thing when they found out Jordan has
Had a
stopped
prison?
in prison.
Yeah.
He still got Jordans.
I mean,
on.
if I was
Like,
to buy some Yeezys, it's to flip that shit. Them shit sell well on the aftermarket. Sell very well.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Tell me about it for
Gotta do
200,
what
turn
you
into
gotta do.
600.
That's a fact. Get that money.
But wait, I just want to say this part to kind of address to completely answer Train's question. I just look at it like this. I understand that Kanye made some good points, for real. Kanye's like that dude that'll say some shit like, "Man, so I hope y'all niggas die." Then tomorrow he'll come back and say, "Why y'all mad at me? I want y'all to die because y'all gonna elevate in spirit."
Yeah,
and some shit like that. It's like,
Some
it's
shit
like,
to back his statement
yeah,
up.
and it's just like, nigga, just say you want me to do well. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
I see like
Different.
I see a lot of what he's saying because like a lot of people are closed mind, are scared to portray go forward with what they want to do. But he's just saying it all wrong. Son.
OD.
Or you need to get back on them strong meds and put his ass back to sleep.
Then on top of that, I don't like the fact that he's doing it for. He's obviously doing it for publicity. That's why I don't fuck with him like that no more.
and it's just so effortless because that's him.
Yeah, and him ranting is just regular. So it's like all I gotta do is just talk. That's how I feel, anyways.
He went missing for mad long though.
Mad long.
And then he spoke about how his wife got robbed in Paris and how somebody was like planning that for like some months.
Yeah, but
Like that shit is crazy, son. Like
Everybody got niggas laying on him though. Come on, bro.
Side
Like,
note-
grow up, man. Come on, man.
let's
I mean,
let's
I
not
don't know,
forget
man.
that the show is about to come back on the
Everybody famous guy.
Kardashians.
I don't touch niggas' wives.
Oh,
I
what?
never even watched it.
No, I don't watch
Yeah,
it either.
really
But the
don't watch
Kardashians about it's coincidental. Tristan Thomas did some fuckboy
Tristan.
shit.
Tristan Thompson.
Christian,
yeah,
Tristan.
yeah.
Who knows?
I feel like when you marry
I'm about
into the
to play that
Kardashians,
nigga,
you
I'm about to
gotta
hit that nigga with that
you
Jabari
got
Parker
like
shit.
a duty to keep up the drama every now and then, just regardless.
Nah.
All right, so
Nah, wait. One last thing.
Alright,
One last thing. Yo, this slavery shit. So. Now I had something to say. I had something
Can't get
legit
over
to
it.
say.
He need to take
No,
that
these
back.
memes are killing me. I'm
Yo,
not
that's
gonna
just
lie.
funny.
I seen a
Back.
tweet that was like, "Yo,
funny.
Haitians agree with this. How
yeah,
slavery
I
was a
seen
choice."
it. Yeah, I seen
And
that.
I'm like, okay, y'all.
I seen that.
Come on
That's
now.
right.
Don't-
I did see
yeah,
that.
doing
Come
too
on,
much.
yeah.
Way too
Come
much.
on now.
So, now on some real shit, how do y'all think slavery really started though? Like, how did it happen? How do y'all think it happened? Nah, seriously. Because this is a serious question I have. Because I was thinking about it. Like, I had this conversation with my man Ish. Ish, you're not here, bro, but shout out to you, the cameraman. But we had a conversation like 2-3 months ago about this, and then I explained my point. But I just want to hear what y'all say before I explain.
Can I ask? When you guys had this conversation, was weed present?
Actually, about like an eighth.
We gonna need that right now.
That's the type of shit. That's the type of conversation you ask yourself. Like, yo, when the bus driver get off the bus, who closes the bus after him?
Oh wow, wow.
It's blunt.
It's blood.
Hits blunt. Nigga, what the?
Nah, how it started.
That's gonna be on my mind for a while. That's gonna be on my mind for a while.
Some good shit.
How slavery started, bro? I had no idea actually. So like,
Some niggas got fucking screwed up. Niggas
I
showed
don't
up on a
wanna-
boat.
yeah, I mean-
Niggas showed up on a boat with some guns.
They didn't have
And
guns
said-
back. They
and
didn't
said-
have- they didn't have guns back then. So
What do you
continue.
mean they didn't have? They had weapons.
Yeah, they had.
I'm
they
pretty
had
sure-
something like that.
I'm pretty sure like the first Africans that they encountered, it was on some kind of exploratory mission, and then they went back and got word and gave word and got funding and militia for it, and then went on their way.
But think
Yeah,
about it.
They tricked them.
Like this,
Yeah.
this. That's what I think. I think they tricked them. I don't think they flat out took them. I think they tricked them. Like they misled them. So like you come to this land. This is gonna be a new land, very fresh soil, fertile. You can build whatever. You grow your family over here. Feel me? Cause there's mad Africans in Africa, kings or whatever, brolic as hell. They got weapons also. They don't come over there and just take all the men by themselves. Only come on like 200-300. They take them like, come on, put them on the shackles. then they break them mentally, and that's how they started. That's how I think it happened, honestly.
You think it was a trick, like a
That's a
It was
trick.
swindle.
Nah, I've heard
That
that
nigga
it
say-
was like a trick.
Like it had to be that because
with some okay. I
Like
can
they ain't
see
just
that,
come on
but-
the land and start shooting and shit.
But,
Like,
but how
yeah,
many
they
tricks
seen
you gonna
niggas.
fall for? How
no,
many times you gonna?
but they don't see the people ever go back.
That nigga said.
So
"Listen,
who-
I got
who's
a
gonna
ball
tell
in my
him?
hand."
After
That's
a
what
while,
I'm
it's too late.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
If you
Guess
guess,
it right.
if you guess right, you stay. If you guess wrong, you gotta come up.
They take this shit to the Matrix.
That's crazy. I mean,
it's definitely a head scratcher.
That's
I mean,
what I
the
thought
element
about
of
that.
surprise is crazy. Like it's one of the tactics of war.
So wait,
Once
do
you
you
get that-
think the first slaves went willingly? Then
They
afterward-
didn't know. They didn't know there was gonna be slaves. They didn't know
they
there
might
was
have. They might have.
I
They
don't
didn't
think they
know-
went willingly.
You think they knew there was gonna be slaves?
They didn't know they
all
slaves.
all
type
them
shit.
people, all them African people are strong, prideful people. Even back then, these are talking about kings and shit,
I'm
bro.
not saying nothing wrong with that.
All right,
But
so
black
like,
people are the most like generous people. We're humble, so we can. It's possible.
How
I
would
get-
Africans and Europeans even be able to communicate well enough for Africans to be tricked?
Point exactly.
That's what I'm trying to figure out in my head.
So these
right
niggas.
now.
So this is a TV show. Both niggas start speaking English.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm pretty sure.
niggas was reading subtitles.
Right.
nah, like, honestly, but think about
We
it
have
though.
other ways, like like gestures and shit like that. I don't mean harm, shit like that. You can do. There's ways. You know what I mean?
Like that thing that
They
makes the
figured it
most
out.
sense. I don't think they went over there with spears and whatever. Like the Africans don't got it. Also, guns were not made back then in 1600s. Dave, don't look at me like that. It was made in the fucking 1800s. Guns weren't made back then when the first slaves happened. So basically, they went over there peacefully, like yo, come with us, this and that, and they shackled them. They broke them mentally, and then they started slavery.
You definitely should do our research
Yeah,
on this
definitely.
because you can
Fact.
actually research it.
And I don't even know if the research is going to give us the honest answer, though. I don't believe none of that shit.
You're right. It depends where you get it.
Yeah.
That's one of them. Wait till you go to the next life. type.
right. Find out. Yeah.
Yo,
Where the
Mo-
big homies at?
What happened?
Yo, most high, what up, yo?
Right.
All right, so we can move on, man. So,
Nah, wait.
No?
So is Kanye coming back from this?
Yeah,
Coming back?
Of course.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
yes,
back.
yes.
He's
He's
come
here.
back from
No,
every
I'm saying, like-
unpopular decision ever.
He ain't even leave. He's
Yeah,
still
he-
hot.
that's what I'm
He's
saying.
hot
He's
right
here.
now. We talked about him for how much? 30
Yeah,
minutes,
facts. No,
maybe?
he's hot.
He's doing what he's supposed to do. Well, not supposed to do, but
Yeah.
But well, I would say
selfishly.
if he dropped the album this weekend, he would not. It probably would be.
That shit was up.
He gonna let this cool off.
Honestly,
he gonna come back.
I think he's just getting started. Honestly,
Okay.
I think that he's just testing the waters right now. Like, all right, let me try this out. Word, they reacting like this. I'm getting the reactions. All right, why do I hit him with the big shit?
He's,
Nah.
I don't
he's,
think-
he's acting like the Kardashians. They do shit for reaction, publicity, and people feed into their shit. Like,
I don't know if he doing, like,
He did
part
that
of it
for
could,
Kardashian.
Yeah,
part
he
of
did
it
it
could
before,
be because of promo, but I think 70% of it is just the nigga's crazy. I think the nigga's just really crazy, and I think he's trying to like get across some message, but that shit is coming out twisted. Like it's not coming out right.
He's
Reason
a talented, crazy person.
I don't
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
reason why I don't think he's crazy. He's
You
a
don't think he's
mastermind, is what
crazy?
he's doing, because you don't continue being crazy and start making that bread and continue making bread. Like you don't
Crazy
double.
ain't a bad thing.
Yo, crazy, some of the greatest people ever.
Yeah, crazy ain't a bad thing.
Like
Facts.
mad genius, crazy.
Yeah,
kinda-
crazy is not a bad. When I say crazy, crazy is not a bad thing.
Okay.
And with the social media now, niggas ain't have it back then. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
pretty
fact.
sure there were other people thinking crazy.
Right,
how we think crazy.
exactly.
So
I agree.
DMX.
All right.
I mean,
Nah, DMX was crazy,
he was a different.
and not the creative crazy.
Yeah,
That nigga
nah,
was just
nah.
crazy. That's my nigga though.
All right, so my favorite.
I had to play the shit for my nigga. Son.
Oh, yeah, if you're listening, man.
Bring the ODA back, yo.
Damn.
Show him the way, God. Show him. Turn the shit up, yo. I got some air horns right now. You know some Joe Budden. I got some air horns.
I was about to say, do that shit manually, bro.
Fuck, son. Bring my son Ye back, son.
Oh, shoot, son.
Go ahead. We can jump into the next topic, though. What
All
up?
right. So my favorite rapper. Well, I think he's my second favorite rapper now.
Who's your first?
Drake. I don't like to say that. Son.
It's too easy to say.
I don't like to say that,
Like,
son. That's so whack. I guess I feel so whack
Because
to
it's
say
not
that
like-
Drake is my favorite rapper. That's so whack to me.
I guess I understand what you're trying to say, because there's not a lot of underground rappers that's really doing. Back in the day, there was a lot of underground rappers where you could. There used to be a lot of understream rappers that you could actually say, yo, they your favorite
Yeah.
compared to the
Right.
mainstream dudes.
I
bro.
hate that the person that's playing on the radio every single day is
It's
my
your favorite. I feel
That's
The
so
person
gross.
that can't go wrong is your
That's so
favorite.
whack, son.
Yeah, I know. I think
Yo, just jump
But I
on
have
cheating.
no
You
choice.
Young and May, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
chill
can't.
out.
Yo, y'all heard? I let Skills over there listen to that freestyle. Who run it?
She had, she had, she
Did
had,
y'all listen to that? Who run it by Young and May?
Nah.
she had the best one, but nigga, her shit was not all that.
shit,
I keep saying
shit,
that.
bro.
I gotta listen to it.
Listen to it. I guarantee you.
Nigga,
Hey, I gotta listen.
Nobody had a good verse on that shit.
Oh,
There's like
So
thousands of people.
drop your shit, Lou.
That was who started it?
G
Herbo.
G Herbo. Yeah, my
Herbo.
kids play that. In the
That
weight
shit
room.
was so trash.
My nigga, that nigga's way over.
When he recorded, I like the freestyle better. When he
That-
recorded
G
it,
Herbo's?
it was- yeah.
That's
When he
too hard.
recorded it, it was too
Yeah,
loud.
you actually gotta be nice to rap on that type of beat. Like that ass be nice. Like I see Kendrick doing something like that. Like Kendrick can rap on that beat.
Young and May
That's a
killed
fact.
it, but we got. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. So my favorite. I'm gonna just say it's my favorite rapper, but he's let me down over the last 4 years.
Oh shit! Don't do that.
He did, man. It's very depressing. I used to go hard for this dude, but his latest content just wasn't my favorite.
Oh, you talking about somebody else? Okay.
Yeah. So J. Cole dropped the
Oh
album.
no, you talking about J Cole?
Plot
twist.
J. Cole
Plot
dropped.
twist, for real.
J. Cole dropped the album.
KOD.
Yeah, KOD. And I was forcing myself, like, I mean, even on the way here, I'm still forcing myself to like it. I do like it now, but it's a forced like. But it's not like I genuinely like the album. Like, I like probably like 4 songs, maybe.
That's fine.
4
So
songs.
what don't you like about it?
I just feel like he was just, like, the
Too
tracks
too
on-
smart.
I'm not gonna lie. No.
It's too smart.
How
No,
did you become
no.
a J. Cole fan in the
It's-
first
it's-
place? Yeah.
That's exactly what. That's why. That's
I
why
feel
people
like
not
I
feeling
feel
it.
like the
Ain't
album was like
that smart.
living above the influence. Like, but majority album is like living above the influence
Yes.
when that's not his strongest content.
Mhm.
And why talk about one topic the majority of the album?
Okay, I see.
Why would you base your album and then you let it out on 420? Like, you're not even a smoker, so you're basing your album around living above the influence. You drop it on 420 because you're trying to send a positive message. That shit was just like, what the fuck?
I think that was the whole thing.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Side note,
why?
And the album's #1 in the country right now.
Yeah, I mean
Wow,
sales.
I didn't even realize
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
no,
yeah,
with
that's
no
right.
features
Fuck the
again.
numbers.
Yeah,
For-
sales.
for-
What you talking about?
400,000.
Wow.
With no features
1 week.
again.
Yeah, he did fuck it up though. He definitely.
But
fucked
like,
it
he
up.
always does like
It's not his
his
best album.
like his fans. His fans are real supportive, so it's like they will buy his
Yeah.
shit and feel me like listen to his shit. So honestly, but J. Cole's out of my top 5.
What?
J. Cole fell out of my top 5, bro.
What do you
What's
what do
your
you look
top
for in your
five?
top
Like,
5?
Right now,
I can't
top 5
name
right now.
Shit, they're not gonna say Young Jeezy.
Nah, I was not gonna say Young
Your
Jeezy.
top 5.
Yeah, my top 5.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Young Jeezy.
Not the top 5 like for
Top
the
5
masses.
artists out right now? Yeah.
No,
My top. No, I'm not talking about personal. My favorite.
I'm
top
talking
5.
about personal.
No, I'm talking about top 5 hottest artists. I'm talking about hottest artists. He's
Nah.
out of the top 5.
No,
No,
fuck,
how
fuck
can he-
that.
how- I mean,
No.
how can he be out of the top 5 when he just sold that much?
No.
All the
I'm
hottest
talking
artists.
about nigga.
Relevancy, like
Yes.
He
That,
cares about
man,
relevancy, though.
that album wasn't all that, bro. That album was not all
It's
that.
not his best work. I'll agree with you with
Nigga,
that.
it wasn't. He haven't
But
dropped
he's
good.
selling them.
Don't
Yeah,
say
you know
don't
what
say
I'm
he
saying?
hasn't dropped. Don't say he hasn't dropped good
He's
shit.
still top
Since
5 selling rap.
Forest Hill Drive. Since Forest Hill Drive, hasn't dropped
That was a good album.
That one and the one
Great
before.
album.
What was the other one?
Right before that, Silent Story.
Born Sinner.
Born Sinner.
Woo!
Born Sinner.
That
Born Sinner was my
Yeah,
favorite.
Born Center and Born Center 2.
No.
Both of them shits was yes. They had an EP, Born Center 2. Google
Oh yeah,
it.
he had like extra songs.
Yeah,
Oh,
Revenge of the Dreamers.
Okay, I thought the nigga said he dropped
Born
the whole
Sinner was
second
fire.
album.
Oh
I think niggas sleep on
man,
that
Forest
one
Hill,
too.
yo, OD, Forest Hill was fire.
yours truly.
Born Sinner. On Friday Night
That
Lights.
was
Volu-
Hungry J. Cole.
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Yeah, that was Hungry J. Cole.
Man, son.
But now, see, we talking about that, right? And at that moment, we consider J. Cole one of the top 5 artists out.
that nigga was #1 for me.
But niggas
Exactly.
evolve. Niggas get older. They rap. Like you see what the nigga doing when niggas start doing that shit
Yo.
like that. What they hear, you know, you're not getting the same type of music.
All right,
alright?
yo, Jay-Z has evolved since fucking 1997. Look at the nigga is still running, dropping heat since he's been out.
Questionable heat.
What's questionable?
Jay-Z.
444 is not questionable.
Oh, you're drunk. This last
Just
year's
because,
drunk.
just
Magna
this shit
Carta
elevated
was.
your mind, Lou, don't mean it's
I
shit.
like Magna
Yo,
Don't
so,
mean
so,
it's shit.
so 444 wasn't better than this shit.
What?
KOD. Wasn't better than the shit before that.
two different purposes.
I'll give you something right
shit
now.
before that
Cardi B
sucked.
shit. Cardi B shit's better than 444.
Cardi B shit is alright.
Okay, wait.
I catch myself bumping that shit.
What makes it better
Way
than
too
444 for you?
Yo,
I gotta know this.
I catch myself
You a DJ,
bumping
though.
Cardi way too much.
But
She
why?
got
But
the
okay,
records
why
for the
though?
club though. She got them.
She got both.
and
She got the
because
vibe.
he's a
It's
DJ,
about a
right?
vibe nowadays. Niggas don't want to really listen.
That shit don't sit well with
But
that
like-
nigga.
Niggas say Cardi fucking B is better. Album is better than
But-
fucking 444.
I don't agree with that, but
I ain't
Cardi
gonna
shit,
shit.
what
I
the-
just want to know
I'm
his
at
reason.
nightmares
Yo,
tonight with that one.
Yo, give me a cup, son.
Cardi shit was
Oh, you
lit,
had too
though.
much.
The shit was not better than 444.
No.
Just because the shit elevated your mind.
Yo,
don't
elevated
mean-
everybody, man.
No.
Nigga, elevated everybody.
Niggas for a week was like, yo, I'm about to go invest in some painting. Niggas never followed through with that shit. I think you said the shit too.
That's
But-
what
but-
J. Cole should have
Which one
been
you think-
talking about, son. That's what gets me upset. That's what J. Cole should. That 444 shit. J. Cole could have did his own version of that, bro. Instead of doing the whole fucking living under influence, don't do this, don't do that. What the fuck?
I think he played it safe. He played it safe.
He
But-
did. I do feel like he did do it.
But
so
it-
conservative.
Maybe because I
And
don't do drugs.
I don't think it was
That shit
totally.
didn't connect with me. son.
I don't think it was totally living above the influence thing. I think it was more directed towards this lane of new niggas. Like
The last
everybody-
song on the album
Hitting
had
that Lil
nothing to
Pump.
do with the rest of the album.
No. But I'm just saying, like the influence that these new niggas have on the
OD.
masses and what they're promoting and stuff like that.
Right.
It's like an anti that and showing people that. I think that's what that was.
This nigga knows what he's talking about.
Because
But
you know,
my thing is that why though? Why do?
Because he's trying to kill that shit.
that's
Like,
his place in hip hop.
You got.
That's his place in hip
Listen,
hop. He's a
everyone-
purist.
Everybody is entitled to their own expression of how they want to express themselves. Like if you want to go ahead and get tatted on your face, but when everybody starts looking the same, like 6ix9ine. Nigga,
Yo, it's another nigga in Brooklyn with his tattoo.
Yes.
I've seen it.
That's what I'm
I've
saying.
seen it. Like
If there's one 6ix9ine, is cool. You know what I mean? But when everybody's 6ix9ine,
the influence is great. So everybody's 6'9". So it's like.
But look,
like
like
pump old
right now, the phase that we about to go through, because all the mumble rap is going on. That shit's about to fade out. Because as you can
Can't
see,
wait.
all,
He said when? You
That
said
shit,
when?
that shit is going strong.
nah, listen.
Not-
Listen,
not
remember,
past the single depth.
yo, listen. Remember when trap music like I think I'm Big Meech, huh? Remember all that?
Yeah.
And then Jay-Z and them started dropping albums, The Holy Grail. Kanye dropped the album. All them dropped albums. Listen. Let me finish my statement.
I'll let you go ahead. Head
They-
strong
they-
tonight.
I didn't drink like you. Which one? They said they all did that, right? All that shit faded out. They doing it right now again. Cole dropped. Jay-Z dropped. Kendrick dropped. Kanye's about to drop. Fucking Pusha's about to drop. All these I'm about to drop is all fade out, bro.
Now-
Only the real survive.
Can I respond to you?
Yeah.
The reason why remember when Autotune was popping
Yeah.
and who killed it?
Nobody.
Jay-Z.
Nobody.
Thank
Nobody.
you.
Now,
You need
still
some-
around.
Nobody.
Autotune's still- Autotune's
Only-
still around.
T-Pain.
The same thing. Look. The same thing Death of Autotune did to Autotune is the same thing J. Cole is
Tried.
trying to do.
But
He's
can't.
trying to do
He's
it.
succeeding where DOA failed. DOA didn't do anything but make Autotune hot. It like made it spot hot. But what
I mean-
KOD is doing is in my opinion is
I remember.
Trying to
After,
kill
I
all
remember
early to
after.
judge
I remember
that.
after Jay-Z dropped that. A lot of niggas was pissed off in the studio. A lot of niggas was pissed off. Like, Tom, I can't do this Autotune no more.
If that's what
Hey.
J. Cole's trying to do,
Nope.
bro.
Nobody that out there that was
I don't
saying
think.
thing
I
with
don't
the
think
money
J.
phone.
Cole.
But
they
exactly.
still loved it.
And what happened? Who could kill it is Jay. Niggas are loyal to Jay-Z. They respect because Jay-Z when he came out. Now I agree with you with this. When Jay-Z came out with 444,
Don't agree with me shit now.
no, I'm agreeing with you in
Did
the
the
sense-
money phone die though?
But you
niggas was doing out of spite.
The
But
way-
niggas,
right. And that's
yeah.
hip hop
But
culture.
it made niggas
That's
think
the
like,
hip-hop
nah.
culture.
You feel me?
Niggas say fuck auto-tune, niggas gonna go harder with the auto-tune. That's just the hip hop culture.
and that shit,
They rebel, then they come back.
but that shit
They
died.
rebel
It
and
goes
snap back.
hard, it comes back harder. Now you got regular rappers, like regular niggas using auto-tune, just throwing it on there, and they're not even singing. They're not even being melodic with it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying-
Auto-tune did not die.
It
Yeah,
did not.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
not as
yeah.
heavy as it
It-
was.
Actually,
The only niggas
right,
that's only
right.
niggas that's probably using it. I think what that comes to mind is Lil Uzi. I think uses it a little bit.
P&B uses it.
They
lot
all
of-
they all use forms of auto-tune.
Kanye uses the shit.
They all use forms of
No,
auto-tune.
no, but the
It's
way
not
how
the-
Yeah,
it's
Cole
not the
uses
same,
that
though.
shit.
Oh,
Yo, and side note, yo, wait.
Cole.
yeah, thank you. Thank
Wait,
you.
no, fuck that.
I've heard it.
Yeah, Cole uses it. Cole
might-
uses it,
If
bro.
you use it on a song,
Is
it's
his
not
sound
bad.
based around it?
Honestly-
No.
Niggas was dropping albums
Yeah.
with
His
auto-tune.
sound's not
The
based
perception
around
of
auto-tune.
auto-tune is not really what it is.
I know,
Yeah.
but listen to me. Cole needs to get some features and different producers.
No.
And shit. I'm too tired of only him. Like,
Don't listen.
It get drained
Did you hear
out.
what he said on the album?
Thank you.
Niggas don't deserve
They
to be
don't
on my
deserve
shit.
to be on
They
my
don't
shit.
deserve to be on
I
my
love
shit.
He's a
that.
I
good
love
producer, though.
the attitude.
I fuck with it.
So
These last tracks, I
These
don't know what the fuck
throwaway
he was doing,
quality,
bro.
throwaway quality. You know.
That was
I
ridiculous.
like, I like the
B-side.
album.
But he did Forest Hill Drive. Those are all his tracks.
Nigga, all of them shit. Nigga, what album did he have people on?
What you mean?
No.
Nah,
No,
no.
no,
Not
exactly,
the last
exactly.
three. Like,
He did
the
like
last three, no.
I think Born Center was somebody was on it.
Nah.
Like Kendrick
Nah.
was on it. He was on
Yeah.
the hook or something.
Yeah,
shit.
Born
That was
Center,
it. Yeah.
Oh.
Nigga, he wasn't even on
It was
the
some light.
Yeah, he
It
was
was
just
like- it was
talking.
like-
He had a voiceover.
Right.
What up, my nigga? Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
That's stupid shit.
I mean, I like him for doing that, like
That's
being
what I'm saying.
different.
Who else is doing that?
Yeah, just keep that.
Nah, nobody.
That nigga.
Gone.
You know what that nigga means when that album? That's all his bread.
Yeah, I know that. I understand
Smart.
that.
You don't gotta split that shit with
But
nobody.
listen, and that's like he's respected. You're not taking no respect away from him. He
All right.
is a great, but his music catalog isn't as big as it used to be just because like and what albums he put out so much content, but it all sounds exactly the same now. And I'm talking in the sense of just him. You know what makes Drake so great? Because when he put other people involved in shit.
Nigga,
Nah,
But
Yeah.
first off, Drake says the same thing like J. Cole in the sense of these niggas not worthy of my shit. Like Drake has said that shit
Essentially.
Yeah.
But he does it with he works with
because
damn near
He's
everybody.
smart
But
though. He's
only
like-
thing I would say about J. Cole is I was J. Cole when he's on his off season.
He's
He would
stubborn.
drop some
Some
more shit.
shit.
Yeah. Like this was out of
Tripping.
nowhere.
He takes 2 years off, bro.
yes.
Right, was
And does nothing
It was
in
out of
between.
nowhere. As soon as I seen him at a basketball game, I knew that shit was coming up.
nigga-
Nigga,
you talk to that nigga?
I'm serious. Like,
So
certain
see
people-
who at a basketball game.
J. Cole. Now, honestly, when people make appearances, people don't make appearances like that. Like, look at Kanye. Kanye make appearance for a whole year. Now all of a sudden he just pops up. Oh yeah, I'm here. And now he starts walling. That's what they do. They show their face for a little bit. I'm still alive.
Right.
Boom. Now I'm gonna give you something
Hey, Kanye went missing for mad long.
That's some good seats you had.
amazing.
What game did you see J. Cole at? though?
3D TV. LA game. Lakers.
Okay,
Lakers game. Nah, you said seats, so I'm saying I was close.
G
Up.
right
All
there.
right.
That sounds like some name of some porn.
all right. Speaking of porn, actually.
Oh, and it's still going left.
Speaking of porn, how y'all feel about Bill Cosby?
Wow.
Yo, wait. Before,
You did that, right?
Wait, hold on.
You
Before,
did that one.
wait, hold on. Before we even get into
Speaking of
that,
porn, how
side
you feel
note.
about Bill Cosby?
Does
Young
Bill
and
Cosby
May-
have a porn?
No. Hold on. Before
My glasses
I
off
think
for
it
that
might.
one.
Wait, hold on.
Might.
Before we get into that, I'm gonna go ahead and promote Young and May. You know, Young and May dropped a porno, right?
Yeah.
She directed
Yeah.
porn.
Directed, yeah.
Oh,
she
yeah.
directed
Porn.
Yeah.
That shit was pretty decent.
She directed
I
it.
didn't see
It's
it.
her own girl,
Yeah,
bro.
send me
I
that
didn't
link.
see it.
This on
Send me that
X-Vids?
link.
I heard about her getting the
Pornhub,
job, though.
Pornhub.
Congrats.
You don't watch Pornhub?
Nah.
That's where all the checks at, boy.
It's better than X-Vids?
Hell yeah, because niggas are actually trying to make money on Pornhub. You can make money on Pornhub, so niggas are trying to put out quality shit.
Wait, you subscribe?
Subscribe. I'm trying.
He pays Pornhub a monthly fee.
Yeah,
1995.
Right.
Bill to your card on the 3rd. Charges will appear.
Yo, he
Never
check
heard a
his,
nigga pay
he
for
check
no
his bank
porno,
statements.
boy.
He like, oh, they took my bread. Let me get my money's worth.
I watch all the shit.
About that time.
Never heard a nigga pay for no porno. Listen, I'll pay.
Yo, he's
Not no
subscribed.
subscription. Not no
Anybody
subscription.
who likes this
And,
shit.
and the crazy part, he not denying it either.
I'm
so
not. I don't.
He laughing.
I'm laughing. This shit is funny.
They laugh it off. I feel you.
The
Laugh it
harder
off.
a nigga denies this shit, the more nigga. I don't pay. Nigga, first of all, why would I pay for porn? So when the shit is clearly free. What I do is I download the shit. I've said this shit before. I download my porn because when y'all niggas ever found some good porn and lost that shit? Listen, there's been some porn.
Viruses on the ass.
I don't know, man.
No, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what
That's
nobody say. There's some porn. I remember I was 15. I'm still looking for that shit. They got me in my search bar putting in dumb shit like she was in the red kitchen.
This nigga be leaving comments under the video like, who is she? Damn it, I can't find her name. What's her name? Anybody got a name? Who is she?
Oh, dude.
Yo.
Description.
Nobody
Find
said
any
that.
kind of correlation.
With the subscription,
Nobody said
no.
when you
I
find
need
some
this video.
Yo, it's hard nowadays to come by some good quality porn. When you find that shit, you gotta download that shit. Bro.
This man's a porno connoisseur.
Yo,
Porno connoisseur.
Oh, man.
yo, you leave reviews?
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah, she could have showed more tits.
2.5 stars.
This nigga's rating them. Yeah, this nigga take this shit seriously.
That's different.
Oh
That's
shit,
different,
son.
Oh,
Oh, that shit was funny. Okay.
oh shit.
Oh shit. That
Oh, wow.
Yo, I definitely should have came with some Henry too. God damn.
All right, so
As,
speaking of,
as this shit dies down.
Oh, but
to
back,
anyone
but back to Bill
that's listening,
Cosby.
right, back
I
to,
don't rate porn, by the way. So anyone.
Nah, he definitely does. He definitely does.
Niggas got an anonymous page.
Yo, Bill Cosby.
Where can I find more of her work? Where can I find more of her work?
Need a man, please.
comments. Yo, that's funny, son.
And then he really be into it. Oh my God, I love this woman. I love this girl. She's my favorite.
Yo.
I like my porn.
You think Bill Cosby had a favorite?
Wow, son.
You
That's-
think Bill Cosby had a favorite?
I think Bill did have a favorite.
Oh, y'all niggas.
Yo, I know. All right, so I actually want to talk about this Bill Cosby shit. OD heavily. First off, that nigga Bill Cosby is funny as fuck. All right.
Nah, that nigga is funny.
Yo,
bro.
but that, he
That nigga
he
is funny.
did other shit. He did other shit. He did the hey. Like he was walking. Like this is like.
He's off
He
his
wouldn't
rockers, bro.
survive
I
in
think
this climate, but
Yo,
you know.
I think
That
it's
nigga-
something
it's
mentally
funny
wrong with
back
him.
then.
I think it's something
Yeah.
mentally wrong with him.
ain't nothing wrong. He's just trying to please the
Who
listeners.
you said it?
Hell yeah.
That's smart.
I think he don't know how to turn the switch off. Okay. So
You feel me?
I agree with that.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't lie. So you think if he get an opportunity to lace somebody drink, he would do it again?
No, I don't think he did that
Hell
shit.
no.
Matter of fact, hold on. I'll say this. I'm
He
not
put the
saying.
shit in the pudding pop. He put the shit in the pudding pop.
I'm not
so
saying he
conflicted
didn't do
with
it.
that shit,
Yes, I'm not saying he didn't do it. First off, Bill Cosby's era was a different era.
That's what I start with.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not saying the shit is right or okay, but everybody was doing drugs.
Listen, bitches wanted to get high back then too.
Thank you. This is my
born in
analogy of how the shit
1991,
went
I don't
down.
know
It
what
don't condone him taking it if
Yes.
it, like
Yeah,
If he took it, no, it don't
like
condone
coke,
that.
like coke and shit. The coke heads and
You know what I mean?
roofies was actually a good drug back then. So niggas started.
Nigga, you ever seen Wolf of Wall Street?
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah,
They was
yeah.
popping Quaaludes
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
yeah.
That's what niggas
Cocaine
used to
regular.
do.
was a
This
good
is
one.
I'm
the
just
drug
saying.
part was like, all right, drugs like.
That's what they used to do. Party hard.
I
I'm
just-
just saying. No, I was just gonna say. I think this is what happened. I'm not saying he didn't do the shit, but I think that he was paying off the girls. The girls were okay with this shit.
Paid off him to do what? To
Paying
shut
off-
up?
Yeah, keep quiet. Bill got
And
money.
now the money stopped?
Money stops.
Why the money
Come
stop though?
Because he was about to buy NBC.
But if he was about to buy it, why
Yeah,
would
he had the
buy
money.
it?
Because
Right.
everybody else. Everybody else.
If you got 24 million in the bank and NBC costs 24 million or 23.5 million,
Right.
and you won't got enough to pay it no more.
But he never bought it
mean,
though, right?
Of course,
I
not.
would
Now
I would
he's
think he
driving.
had like a budget or something.
Right.
You
That,
know,
that,
he
that's
would
what
know.
I'm. Oh, true.
Bill
feel
still
me?
got bread.
I'm-
Oh,
yeah,
nah,
he
but-
got people running
Yeah,
now.
still
I mean,
Right.
before the shit happened, the
But
Cosby
honestly-
show was still on fucking.
Yeah, house hot.
It's a bigger issue. It's
But if
big.
he's paying the bitches off, right?
Yeah.
He paying them
Bitches
off.
off.
It
Yeah, fucking
is a
victims.
bigger issue.
He's still paying them.
Nah,
He
nah, nah,
could have
if-
paid them off.
If he's paying them off,
Right.
all these lawyer fees.
does he get a refund? Because like he got locked up anyways. Like, real
Hey,
shit.
hey.
Does he get a refund for that?
I don't know,
Like,
I don't know
niggas
if
to
they
go to
keep
trial.
receipts. My nigga.
And can the cases be kind of watered down because
Exactly.
of that? Like, that's a good question, bro.
Like, cause like honestly, like I'm paying this bread to give you hush money,
Right.
But you're not hush. So
if they ain't signed no contract though, it's kind of.
I think,
But it's not even that you signed no contract. I want to know how the hell, what evidence or whatever. I wish I did pay attention to the trial, but not that closely to understand. I want to know what evidence.
yo, if enough people come
I
forward
would
saying
love
that you
to
did
know
something,
that.
they go believe that you did it regardless if you did or not.
Luke,
I mean-
Luke, I've been saying you're fucking crazy for the longest. And mother, it's,
Right. Shit still didn't hit.
And that's the part. And that's the part that hurt.
Facts.
you know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, I feel like they took down. I'm not trying to sit here and say Cosby didn't do the shit. I'm trying to say that they just went ahead and took down another. Cosby did so much shit for the black community, son. So much for the black community. Trump, during his election, the nigga said, yo, grab about a pussy, and that nigga became president.
And that's where the bigger issue is. It's like, why Cosby? Why are you taking one of us?
Now look, I wrote on my Snapchat, right? So I got cursed out on my Snapchat last week. I wrote on my Snapchat, yo, Bill is close to death, right? So even if he did do it,
Oh, shit.
So the fuck
can we
what?
just let my son rock?
Word. Shit that
Yo,
happened
chicks
50
was
whole
cursing
50
me
years
out.
ago.
Oh, what the fuck? Are you fucking crazy? I'm saying he only got a few years to live.
That
We
nigga
can't
got-
let him rock.
That nigga's blind in one
Honestly,
eye.
he might not even make it to the prison. He might die before that shit.
Come
Yeah,
on.
They just
I
want-
wanna-
they
I
just
wanna
want
see
to
how
destroy
they-
his
I wanna
Yeah,
see
we-
how they gonna
And
do
he's
it.
not going to jail.
We can't condone it though. You feel
No,
me?
I'm not.
Guilty,
I don't
guilty.
want to. Like that's why.
That's how it works.
On my Snapchat, I don't want to say that if he did it, that it's right. But he don't have but so much longer to live, though.
I mean, I don't think that's the reason whether he should go to jail. Now, I'm just saying that shit happened like over 30 years ago, bro.
Statute of limitations, how long?
Yo, for real, that's what I'm
That's another
saying.
question.
I
That's
can
another
need to
question.
revisit the law. 'Cause-
That's a fact. So that shit has me a little scared.
Statute of limitations like 7 years. Scared of
Like
what?
that.
Nigga, what you did?
No, I'm just saying, nigga.
Nigga got bodies in the woods.
I think it just
Yeah,
a little truth. He said,
happened.
I think he said, did I say that out loud? Fuck. He said, fuck.
yeah, we gonna edit that out later.
Yeah, you remember Cousin Twins, the video? Y'all niggas feeling it.
This Bill Cosby shit is so dicey, man. Like me and my girl almost got into an argument the other night
Over the shit?
it.
Yeah, man.
I was like, yo, I don't want to talk about this shit no more.
Yeah,
fuck
fuck it, yeah.
Fuck Bill Cosby. Fuck this shit. Spark that split.
Yeah.
Like, nah. Fuck that. Fuck all that shit. Because when niggas is getting distracted, bro. Like at the end of the
Thank
day,
you, son.
I don't want to get too distracted with all of these. Hooray, Meek is out.
It's mad.
Bill Cosby about to go in. It's a whole lot of shit going on. But
It's mad shit going on, honestly.
Bad shit going on. This nigga Kim Jong Un is being nice now. Like,
Cool.
Pick
What
the
the hell?
line,
He
stop-
cool with the
yeah.
homies now.
South of North Korea,
it's like somebody finally
That was
remembered
a
to leave a
funny-ass
bit on
video.
his pillow. Like, what the
I
That's
don't
hell?
know what the
funny,
fuck they
son.
was doing.
Yeah, I did see that the other
But
day,
they looked a little too cool.
Yo,
I
son,
did see that the other
them
day.
niggas is getting buddy
they
buddy to come
planning some
against
shit.
us, bro. Like, they
That's crazy.
Like, we are better as one. Like, that's it.
I
know
definitely did
what's
see that
up.
shit. That's crazy.
They got the answers. Fuck that.
So I
ain't
mean,
got
you
them.
brought up the whole Meek shit, so we can talk about Meek. I'm not really like Meek is my nigga, but when that nigga got out of jail, you would have thought niggas like knew the nigga personally.
I will say this though, if I ever go to jail, I want to get released the way Meek gets released. That nigga makes going
He
to
has a
jail and
photo
coming out of jail
shoot.
look so fun.
Yo, that man has a photo shoot outside of the prison. He's always skipping.
OD, son.
He does
How
make
you
it
land a
look cool.
helicopter thing on top of the prison, son?
He does make it look cool, man.
Niggas are trying to sleep 7 in the morning. What the fuck, son?
He
Like,
does
yo,
make it look cool, yo.
That nigga, they flew that
Niggas
nigga
say
right
they
to
just
Philly,
came
right to the
out.
game.
son.
They flew
Let's
him
not,
Right to the game.
let's not get distracted. He gained some weight in jail.
That's why he
Just
had
about to
that
say-
white
Oh,
that white long sleeve on.
I was gonna say I don't know
Holding it all
what.
in.
Yo, jail wasn't too bad for Meek.
I was gonna say I don't know what jail he went to, but if I ever had to go to jail,
Wanna go to-
Yeah, he was on the island.
huh?
He was on the island.
He was in Philly. That nigga crazy.
Niggas,
Niggas go to the island, they don't come back that well fed.
Hey, man, if you do if you afraid to work out, bro.
Right.
You do if you afraid to work out.
That nigga Meek. was
Nah, he
living
came back.
life.
So I'm guessing he's supposed to be dropping something soon. Maybe soon.
honestly,
yes, I heard.
honestly, I think Meek should take the approach of being the new face of like fight. Not that ass. Like think about it. His whole trial is fucked up.
it is.
So why not be the face of like moving forward and correcting the justice system, like trying to at least.
It won't work.
I don't know.
How would
how
he approach that?
Yeah.
Like as a rapper.
He was just on an interview with David Letterman, whoever the guy he was on the interview with.
One of the late night shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on an interview with him talking about like I want to take a forward action towards this because like there's other people that's facing stuff like this. There was a kid that Jay-Z did the autobiography about.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah,
that
that's
shit was
right.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
more-
fire.
yeah,
That's fire. That's
Is
fire.
that
That
his-
was crazy.
I just want to ask, can he do that and still talk about rollies and shit?
Yo,
It
that's the
bites.
first
As
thing
a
I
rap,
thought.
I really want to know.
Your
I don't
music
think-
is your
'cause
music,
Rick
but
Ross gonna
your-
drop
your-
his ass so fast.
Your vision, your music is your music.
'Cause
Like,
when
you
you
can use
can't-
your music to touch other people. You can do both, bro.
He can't be the poster child. I'm sorry.
Can't-
When
can't ride the
T.I.
fence.
did that,
Can't
they
ride the
ain't
fence.
listen. They want to hear Rubber Band Man T.I. and all that shit.
No, I think no.
funny.
T.I. got mad respect when he came back from. You know what the thing with T.I. because he went right back.
You see the thing is like hip hop. You're supposed to be the voice of the people. You're supposed to be the voice of the times and stuff like that. But when you have corporate interests and money at play, you can't readily voice those.
Yeah,
But look,
So-
but his team is not a regular team though.
Say it again.
His team is not a regular team. 'Cause
No,
What
very,
team?
very, very true.
Rock Nation.
We
Rock
talking about
Nation.
Meek, right?
yeah, Rock Nation's not a regular team. Them niggas back the people.
No, very true, very true. But your fan base though, like what the people want.
Yeah.
So it's,
But look at K-Dot though. K-Dot does both. Like he talks his shit, but he also does
That's
our
been,
black.
that's been his lane though.
Yeah.
This would be a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
lane for Meek. This
think
is
I-
gonna be like
Honestly,
right.
Black America, that was a dope ass track. The shit with The Dream.
one track.
I mean, I think there's a way to do it.
I think there's a way to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
There's a way to do it. And he has the right people and back him to help him do it. I think he should, honestly.
It
He
just
has the
gotta
right
come
people
off
behind him to help him do it.
organic.
I agree with that. If he has the right people behind him, do it. If Meek is doing it by himself, listen, Meek. Don't
But
do
it
it.
has to be a transition. I don't want to see the nigga
jump
like,
right
you
into
know.
it,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah. Gradually do it, yeah.
That
They
nigga
gotta
gonna drop
feel
some J.
real.
Cole type shit.
Please don't do that.
Now that's just gonna look like he just made some promises and now he gotta make good on
I think I still want the hype stuff from Meek though.
Yeah.
I think if he got a banger for us,
That's that
Yeah.
motivation
That's what he
music.
built his lane on.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he can't. You don't want him to leave that. The moment he leave that, niggas gonna leave him.
That's that motivation
What
music
happened
right there.
to
That shit
my
is
son T
great.
Grizzly, son?
Nah,
Just
he's
random
still
thought.
He's still here. He's still
The
here.
same thing I said the other day. Wait, still
Man.
here.
I
Where?
never.
He's
like
just
one
like
of
the
the
motor.
track
He's
albums.
just like the motor companies
I
in
gotta see
Detroit.
more
He's
from T Grizzly.
Because a lot of like collaborations are going on. I'm like, where's my son T Grizzly? No one's trying to collab with that.
Grizz.
I gotta see more from him.
That's a
Nah,
fact.
he's good. But he's not. I don't think he's gonna be no up there like A Boogie or type shit.
I don't think
he's
he
an
got enough,
acquired taste.
he don't got enough to talk about.
Right.
We didn't heard all the shit, and this shit is hot. Nigga, like we know his whole life story. Like we know his whole life story. So what else can you say?
She never made that mixtape. She should have made that shit an album or something.
Yeah, I know.
She never made that
Man.
mixtape.
But unfortunately, I mean, he got to drop some shit before the.
Like, we
Honestly,
talking about
son.
the same thing.
That has been the best robbery ever, bro.
Yo.
that had to be the best robbery, son. Because there's no way you keep talking about that same shit. You know, I was in Michigan.
In Michigan,
Can't go back. Shit like that.
he can't go back to Michigan State.
Nah, yeah, that's it. It's alright. You gotta move on, brother.
Oh man.
I would say out of like short term, as of right, because he's considered a short term rapper. Like he's probably one of the hottest short term rappers that have come out in this like.
Yeah, I like Chris.
But honestly, you have to give it like this. Like we in the East Coast. Like East Coast, we get the hottest South niggas. We don't get the regular people. Like T Grizzly had a banger, but he probably popping over there. But over here, like he's just
Yeah.
So we don't know how really good is he doing over there until he drops another banger, and I don't think that's coming no time soon.
That's a fact. Young M.A.'s doing it though.
Yo, side note, is there any correlation between Meek and the president of the Sixers? Is this president of the Sixers?
Oh, yeah, they close.
Yeah, like
So is there
Seems to be.
is there any correlation? Is he cool? Let me
he's
ask.
cool. He's cool with them. Yeah.
No. Is he cool?
Allegedly.
Is he cool with the black community?
Yeah.
Like, do we accept him?
Yes,
is
he
he
does.
like
Yeah, he's
is he
down.
I
like
guess after this.
he's
Yeah,
like
he's
is he like the Spurs coach?
It
Yeah,
depends.
he's down. He's down. He's down.
Like the Spurs coach?
That's a fact. That's a, no matter you speak.
I don't
If you
know
speak
his-
out,
Greg Popovich.
Yeah. He's accepted by us. I'm asking, are they on the same wavelength?
I mean, I've never,
Not
not
yet.
yet, but he's working his way up.
Yeah,
he's
basically.
still on the right path.
I've never
Right.
heard that nigga say nothing about no black people. I don't know if he's invited at my cookout.
My nigga, he trying to get the nigga out of jail.
He did go visit him.
Trying to get the nigga and flew the nigga to the game. Like, yo, come
Right.
on here.
I mean, it's different though. If-
And you
if
ring
you're
the bell,
friends-
bro. You have to ring the bell.
That's different. If you're friends with somebody, that's a favor. I'm talking about if you speaking out for everybody, though, it's different. If you speak out for everybody, that's
I
different.
get you saying.
Greg speaks out for everybody.
See
Greg
what I mean?
Greg is invited.
Greg is
I
definitely.
I just want you to know if he's on the same type of timing as Greg.
Nah.
I don't know.
You
We
gotta
gotta
earn
see
that.
what his interests are.
Time will tell. Time will tell. But like
That nigga-
Meek is hot to jump on. So,
That nigga
you
white.
know what I mean?
Oh, so you think that was an opportunity that he had?
I don't know personally.
Okay.
But
Oh,
it's-
no,
he's
there's-
hot to jump on. So
He is.
I
There's a
can't
lot
really
of politicians up
all
for
the way give him the
re-election
credit.
Right.
in that Philadelphia area.
Exactly.
Yo, that nigga know his shit. Yo, that nigga know his shit. That nigga know his shit.
They're trying to get as close to me as possible.
I knew about that because with the judge, this nigga know his shit.
Yeah, it's
yo.
funny,
And
son.
then
It's a lot.
There's a lot of shit that
Behind the scenes
the
stuff.
Philly justice system is corrupt over there. It's really
Yeah,
corrupt.
yeah. But like we knew that though.
I didn't know that.
That's crazy. I didn't know that either. I just
I
didn't.
mean, I
I
thought they
thought- I
all
think
was
that-
corrupt.
Nigga,
I thought Philly
Benny
for the
Siegel been saying
niggas.
Benny Siegel been saying this shit for years.
It was crazy, man. That nigga fucked up millions, man.
Beanie Siegel did fuck
I
up
mean, so
somebody.
is Jada
OD.
kids. I mean,
Alright.
everybody corrupt.
So we can move on to again.
This nigga 6ix9ine fucking up some bread. Yo, nigga fucked up.
We still
some
talking
bread.
about him.
Yo.
Nah, he fucked up some bread.
Yo,
son.
this the fifth podcast we spoke about 6ix9ine though.
That nigga 6'9" this, 6'9" that.
And we not gonna say he not hot.
No,
You know what he's
not.
doing.
No,
You know what he's doing.
his next song he about to drop is gonna be trash.
Whoa, now you heard the preview?
Yes, this shit about to
Yeah.
be trash.
I don't know. I bumped to it.
Which one? Which one?
He was in the
It's
studio.
all opinionated, so we
When
don't
the nigga was
know.
like, some of these whole thing, I'm stupid, but I ain't dumb, no, something like that.
He took a bar from some underground rapper, but he shouted the underground rapper out.
Okay, at least he gave respect.
Yeah, he shouted him out.
Oh, I thought about the shit he got with YG. I'm like, oh, nah, that shit is alright.
He got a song with YG out?
Yeah, he in the water doing the dance. He looked like a fucking goose at that moment, but
I think his next song's gonna be trash, but he's definitely 6 for 6 though. So
Once you got that bass and shit, once you got the promo behind
Yeah.
it, the bass and shit.
nowadays they don't follow
hot.
people actual music. They follow the person. So if you got the fan base, you gonna be good.
There's plenty of times I thought the song was trash, and I'm like, oh my god.
Then they caught on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And
That's
people
why I
make
Play
people
it over and over.
people you hear it enough. You hear it at a party. You hear it on the radio.
that's a fact.
You hear people snaps, nigga. You hear so much in the snap, like that shit might be alright.
That's why people. That's why labels are signing more
Instagram, I was like,
personalities
Right,
than
right.
artists.
It's not really about.
yeah,
It's
just
10%
like
the music.
my
kinda.
YOLO them boy.
It's getting lower and lower.
Ramsey,
Your Yola boy, see
Mason
see?
Ramsey.
That's a good point.
They
His
hire,
name?
they
Mason
sign a
Ramsey,
gimmick.
facts.
It
Mason
sound like a black name.
He's a beast.
He said, "Y'all gonna lie?
Beast.
Watch."
He might take.
I said it here first.
Goddamn.
He will be the next Justin, bro.
He's a beast.
Beaver.
Oh, that
I
big?
really thought it
Just-
was.
Justin Bieber.
How old is he?
Justin
like
Bieber's
9.
huge.
Once you develop a nigga from that young, just like Chris Brown, like all the young niggas, they end up kind of going crazy, but they're
I don't think he-
machines. They're machines.
I don't know if he got
Industry
no
plan.
swag.
They're music
My
machines.
nigga, you didn't see my son
Industry
You might
plan.
develop
He's
some
like
swag.
this.
at Coachella?
He don't have Justin swag.
Nah, Justin didn't have no swag
Oh,
when
yeah.
he first came
They
out.
just-
He could dance though.
My baby.
Yeah,
He
Justin.
had white boy
Ooh.
swag.
Yeah, yeah,
His song
he had them
sounds
hot top
like that.
supers
The
on.
white boy swag.
Yeah.
That'll get
Hot
you
top
over.
supers.
This new dude got some country swag. He
Nigga,
had on high top boots.
all the way, and this shit's click.
I'm just trying to figure out how the hell he let his mom convince him to do that shit. Listen,
Honestly, I
No,
think
the stand
he
up-
got lost in a Walmart. I think he got lost in Walmart.
And that's his call.
And that was the shit.
And mom knew that was it.
normal.
He was trying to get his mom's back, so he just started singing. People got their phones.
like when I first seen this shit, the shit was like, yo, this is how you distract people in the checkout line so you can go first. And I'm like, yo,
They're
how
about
you
to use
even-
that as stop and shop.
Right.
You can't do that shit in the hood. I guarantee you. You gonna hear niggas shut the fuck up.
Facts.
Back though.
That's a fact.
Nah, but I don't know. Little dude might catch on though. He
Nah,
might
he-
catch
I
on.
think he caught on.
Is he gonna get like 6ix9ine catch on or nah? Or
Nah. That's what I said.
6ix9ine.
That's what I said. Like, just it's two different. It's different lanes. Like he's 6ix9ine's owning urban. Like he's not owning urban. Like he's fucking with the white people too. But
Oh yeah, they love
Yeah,
it.
but,
They
like,
love him.
Like he became
mean,
popular
tryna put a-
overseas first.
Hip hop
before.
is pop though.
yeah,
He trying to put out a Spanish song too.
Oh, I mean,
That's what he said today on his Insta live. He trying to make a Spanish song, and his
Oh,
record
yeah,
label.
yeah.
His record label said they don't know if it's a good idea.
Nigga.
Cardi did it.
They don't know. AKA, they don't know if they can draw enough money from his fans.
Right? Yeah, for that.
But
Yeah.
let's talk about that bread that he fucked up though, and he keeps fucking up because he lost 3 shows also.
Oh, like fucking up, like losing paper. Oh.
Yeah.
And he's not allowed in the Barclays Center though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened with that? I heard about that
He
shit.
banned. I banned him
Yeah,
from the Barclays.
that had a shootout. He was involved in a shootout. Him and Casanova was involved in a shootout.
Allegedly.
They
Oh, they really beefing for real?
Yeah, that shit.
Casanova meant that shit?
Yeah.
I mean, even after that, they was talking so much shit about each other. It's
Yeah,
like,
you feel me? So like
come on.
basically,
Yo,
they
might as
got
well
there was a
be-
shootout at Barclays, and it was one set. I don't know who shot who, what team shot who, whatever.
Yeah,
But
you better not know. That's snitching live on air, man.
alright, cool, whatever. But he got kicked out of his show. Like he was supposed to have a show there, 4.9 million. That's out the window.
4.9 million?
He got 3 other shows that he just can't get no
That's
more.
OD.
No, 4.9 million he lost for his headphone deal. His headphone deal.
You
Yeah,
have to have a headphone deal?
yeah, facts.
That's
Shit
not
crazy,
very
right?
smart.
I
He
heard
looked-
about that.
He lost 4.9 million for the headphone deal. Then he lost 3 shows.
I just hope he learns from this. Like, I hope he learns from this.
I would have bought
Nah.
those headphones.
Nah, I hope he learned from it too, cause like he's young and dumb, but he need to learn quick, cause he's losing paper. That's real paper too. That
That's
ain't no.
real
That
paper.
nigga's gonna go down the line just like Kodak Black.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Mm.
I hope
Kodak
he
be getting
learns.
locked up though.
Yeah,
Kodak-
Kodak.
Huh?
He be in and out of jail.
I think
That's what I'm saying. He's fucking up his bread.
But I think Kodak Black is way more gangster than him.
Yeah.
Though. I think Kodak Black is really about that life. Like I think he just portrays it.
I don't think 6ix9ine is pussy at all.
Being pussy and being about that life is two different things.
Two different things.
No, being pussy. If somebody walk up to you right now and punch you in your face, you gonna fight back?
Yes.
You have to. You're not pussy. But you're not. You won't walk around the street shooting at people for no reason.
Or like robbing
niggas. Or robbing niggas. You won't rob niggas. You're not a gangster. You don't run around calling out sets and shit.
You don't know what I do after my 9 to 5?
You play Madden and Overwatch.
So you think, nigga?
And write comments on the Pornhub.
Oh, dude.
How that Casanova song go?
How that shit? Set tripping?
Set tripping?
Yeah, how that shit go?
Punch in your face,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
punch
Knock
in
your
your
teeth out. Yeah.
Side note, just a little funny thing. If y'all ever listen to that song, put it on the volume of 3. That nigga sounds very passive.
Oh yeah. What I hit? What else? When we write each other?
Yeah, I brought it up. I was like, why this shit just... The nigga
How
sounds like this.
passive saying
Yeah.
punch you in your face.
Punch you in
Yeah.
your face, motherfucker. I'm not gonna keep
Yeah.
The shit was just funny to me. This random thought.
That's a fact.
didn't
Side
mean
note,
to
I
diss
meant to bring this up. I wrote it down in my little notes. Drake using that Lauryn Hill sample is cheating.
Cheating. I
No,
said
it's
that.
not. No, it's not.
That shit is
think it
cheating.
is.
The whole trendy
Because
of
other
being,
niggas have done it. They haven't done it right.
but
What you mean?
Drake
That same
is a cheat. Drake, you said it early. Drake is a cheat
Come
code
on.
already.
Yeah,
And then you
that's
gotta
Before
do
the
that,
song even
and
started.
and then black women and women are trending like they're the
Right.
hottest topic. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing what he's doing.
my!
Come on.
I hate that I like this nigga.
I mean, it's a good
Yo,
song.
I hate that I like this nigga, son. That just sucks.
Yeah.
First
but,
off-
you know, he's smart.
And then he
Like,
did the
you
video.
can't
He
hate.
did back-to-back videos to make everybody feel warm. He did one video giving money away to people, and then he did another video right back to back with that one with all black women. Come on,
You
man.
can't really
not all black
hate
women.
him.
Yes,
He's
it was.
definitely
It wasn't
pandering to
all
his
black.
black
It
side.
was all black.
Spanish.
It was a
It
Spanish
was
lady?
purpose. It was white women too.
Yeah.
It was
white
purposely.
women?
Yeah.
It was one. I think it was one.
Yeah, one
He
of them
had
I
to
played
put
American
one
Horror
in it,
Story.
though.
Yeah, he
You know,
had
you know, he
to at
put the
least
certain
one.
amount. You know, black women, but
Basically,
you know,
it was empowerment to all
I'ma
women.
get
Like, I see you.
everybody.
I see you getting that
That's
bread.
cheating.
He's smart.
Nah.
Alright.
You can't be mad. He knows business.
So let's get to the topic at hand, yo. We sitting here talking about all other shit. Let's get to the topic at hand, son. So we gonna talk about this? Yo, get to the topic at hand, yo. Which era?
I'm not gonna lie, this is my
Yo, tell me this, yo. Get the topic at hand. Which era was better?
Did that nigga just do that?
This is
Let
hard.
that shit rock though, hold on.
This is 90s. Though.
Let that shit rock.
I told you now.
Yes, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I had to revamp my answer. Which era is better? Which era is better?
Hold on, can you please let him talk a little bit? Let him talk a little bit, please.
Yo, Boris, you a DJ. I know you know this shit right here. Feel me, Boris? Shout out Boris, the engineer. Cash Soundline. Talk to me, Cash. Talk to me. It's the Real is Real podcast if you didn't know.
I never knew this intro was this long.
That shit's dumb little hole.
No, niggas vibing.
The nigga got the extended version.
For the DJ to talk, for the DJ to talk. Rock out. Roll your fucking blunts.
Armed and dangerous, ain't too many can bang with us. Straight up, we no angel dust. Label us notorious. Thug ass niggas that love to bust. It's strange to us, y'all niggas be scrambling, gambling. Up restaurants with mandolins and violins. We just sitting here trying to win, trying not to sin. High off weed and lots of gin. So much smoke, need oxygen. Steadily counting them Benjamins. Nigga, you should too, if you knew what this game would do to you. Been in this shit since 92. Look at all the bullshit I've been through. So-called beef with you know who. Fuck a few females, father too.
This motherfucker murdered that, son.
Woo! So which era is better?
He murdered
The
that
90s
shit.
or the early 2000s?
I think you gotta break up in a little bit more better increments.
He murdered that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Even
What you saying?
because like
hard.
you, the 90s altogether is not all the same. Because
Right.
early 90s is not the same as late 90s music.
Right.
I'm talking about from 94 up.
Right.
94.
That's what I told you. 94 to 2004. It was kind of like that era where it was like
The great
after
like gangster
Illmatic,
rap. It was gangster rap.
Yeah, it was gangster rap, but
Alright.
it went into polished shit in the early
Then
2000s.
let's not forget about when R&B. I feel like R&B was at its best around that like 2000.
R&B was hot.
Nah,
Yo.
nigga, that early
Yeah.
90s, that 90, that 90s, 2000, nigga.
No, a 90s
Nigga,
is good,
We
but
all
I'm talking
conceived
about-
to that shit. All I'm saying was conceived to that music. I know that.
Early 90s.
Early 90s is good.
Hard.
To Ja Rule,
When did No More Drama come out?
That's like mid 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all mid 2000s.
That's mid 2000s.
Whenever Mary was at her worst in her life, that's when R&B was at its highest.
That's so fucked up.
Yo,
The most passionate.
yo, whenever Mary was going through the most shit in her life, that's when R&B was at its hottest.
Crazy.
That's inspiration right there.
She was going through
is a
some
fact, though.
shit.
But yo, now real shit though, real shit. Which era do you think is better? Because like you break it up like that, you're dragging it all the way out. We go 90s, early 2000s, from 2000 to 2010.
So you're gonna take the whole 90s and then
Yes.
only the early 2000s.
Nah,
That's kind of like
2000 2010, 10 years span.
I would have to say 90s.
2000.
What era does 50 Cent fall in?
2000.
2000.
2000.
50 Cent
I would have to say
single-handedly carried
90s.
the
I
2000
don't
by
lie.
himself.
I
That's
exclude
a
Jay.
fact. That's a fact.
That's not a good thing.
Now
Him and Mary.
No, I'm just
him and Mary. I exclude Jay-Z. I exclude Jay-Z from this because one of his best albums, Reasonable Doubt, just dropped in the 90s.
Yeah.
And what you call it? The Dynasty was and what you call it?
Blueprint was in the 2001.
Yeah,
right?
2001. Yeah, Blueprint was 2001. But so I exclude Jay-Z because he's both, and he was able to continue to be great in both. Outside of him, nigga, you have I go 90s. At first I was 2000s. I'll switch over to the 90s, honestly.
2000.
90s is hard.
50,
I ain't gonna lie.
50. God, G-Unit.
50 was hard. Though.
Nah, 50 was the man. 50 was the man.
I
Like,
mean, the whole G-Unit squad was doing it for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. G-Unit was
Them
doing it.
niggas.
Nelly was hot at the time.
That's a fact.
You
T.I. was hot.
T.I. was hot. Alicia Keys.
But we're talking about the whole 2000 to 2010. Like we're talking about the Lil Wayne era. I like Lil Wayne, but after that, kind of he was just carrying
Hey,
it.
man,
Technically,
yo,
Drake came out at that time.
don't forget the
Okay.
LimeWire era
Here we
was
go
right
this
there.
way.
You got Soulja Boy. You got the whole.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's my winner right there. I like to crank that 3 times. I like to punch and crank that 3 times. You feel me?
I was,
Soulja Boy
I was
in.
cranking that Batman too. I ain't gonna lie.
all of the shit. Crank that yank.
I ain't like Soldier till he had the Draco.
All right,
I ain't
so
gonna lie.
so you
He had
so
the Draco,
you're
he
not
was
gonna
hard.
you're not gonna tell me that Mace didn't have you doing the Diddy Bop, nigga.
Mace and Diddy. Mace and Diddy.
See,
Nigga
see
was
the
doing
thing.
things.
The thing is, like with me, at least I know it is with me. Like because I wasn't listening to the music while it was being made. Like in the '90s, I was born in '92, so
yeah, facts.
I wasn't really listening to music until the 2000s. So
Right.
now I have to dip back into the history
But
and kind of get it. And it's
Don't you
like,
appreciate it more though? Like you
I
listen
do
to it.
appreciate
Same time,
it,
though.
Yeah.
but it's like vintage. It's like
I agree with him because like when music drops now, we get to see the effect of what that song
yeah.
does.
Yo,
We're going like
yeah, I remember,
To have to go back now, we have to try and replicate it, and you know,
Yo.
it's cool to enjoy.
nigga. It's but so many songs that you can play from the early 2000s. 50 has a couple. 50 has a
He
couple.
said a couple.
Yeah, the couple songs that you can play from
I
the
wouldn't
early.
say that.
Don't say
From
no.
no, I'm,
Thank you.
Can I
I would
say?
say 50.
Wait,
Yo,
wait,
no,
wait,
let me
It's
finish my
hard.
statement.
2000 to
Yo,
2010,
yo,
they
let
had
me finish my
bangers.
statement. Let me just finish my
It
statement.
was polished back then. It was real polished.
50 Cent has a couple songs that you can play from back then that you play now in the club. Nigga,
Oh,
there's a lot of 90 songs you play back then. You got Poison. You got all them shit. You got all that cookout music. That's all
That's
the
speaking on
90s.
nostalgia. That's
But-
speaking on
But
nostalgia
see,
too.
now you didn't say
I just
mainstream songs you play. So,
nigga, I just said music. Music is
all right,
music.
no,
It
watch
all
this.
falls in.
No, watch this. 2000s. Those albums that drop, you can listen to them from beginning to end.
Same thing with the 90s.
No,
Hey, you didn't listen to the Biggie album?
I mean, all right.
Yeah, you listen at least a couple of podcast mad albums. You listen to a couple of them.
I would say 90s had better rapping, 2000 had better songs.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go.
Collectively, I would say
Yeah,
collectively, like,
yeah.
like there was a small
That's a
pool.
nice
I would
happy
say
medium.
2000, but in just overall, my opinion, I mean, personally, I like my time frame is 96 to about 04. That's
Whoa! I just found out that R. Kelly was killing the '90s.
Now,
I think R. Kelly was. I don't want to say this. I might be
pissing on
wrong.
people in the 90s.
Is that in the R&B category?
Yeah, I think he was the hottest in the '90s.
Next to Mary J.
Cause I Believe I Can Fly was a hit.
Yeah.
What year was that?
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
99.
96.
96. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then we see that in graduations to this day.
Yeah, graduation.
To this
Yeah.
day.
No, R. Kelly, no. Even
We're
though
only talking music.
even though
Ah,
Carly,
right,
R. Kelly, we all know R. Kelly's fucked up in the head. But as
He's
far
a
as
shit.
I know, he's
music-wise,
musically one of the greatest, nigga. No, take that away from him. He's one of the greatest
honestly, I would
ever.
trade that nigga for Bill any day.
When did Usher's album 8901?
No, that was like I think that was like 03. That was
8901?
You think said 8901.
Nigga, that's the name of the
That's a zip
album.
code.
Yes, no, that is the
That's
name
the
of
name
the
of the
album.
album.
My
that was
fault.
When nice and
early
slow and all that, oh,
Yeah.
boy.
That's
Yeah.
like, oh,
That's
what
what?
about-
That's
no.
94, 95, if I'm not mistaken.
shit.
I'm
Yes.
thinking about Confessions. My fault.
Yeah, you
I'm
talking
thinking
about
about
you talking about
No, no,
Confessions.
80, 89. I gotta find out, but that shit was hot.
Y'all ain't talking
What
about
was?
R&B. I don't even like R&B like
What?
that.
Nah,
Oh,
I'm not
nah.
a big fan of R&B. I'm a big
I don't
fan
listen
of
to it
either,
casually.
but-
I
old school,
can't- I
like
can't do that.
Beyonce's son. What's the name of the shit? The one that she looks like she's all in diamonds and shit like that.
Oh,
Single ladies?
B-Day? Or what was it? It was
Single ladies?
it was the album,
Most
right?
famous.
I want him to say.
Single ladies,
I want him to say it
The
honestly.
first time
Nigga said
I
single.
said no, it's like I never said. Yeah, that shit, whatever that shit.
Only when Dominique is around when you need her.
Not sure what that is.
What? You never heard of Yes by Beyonce?
Nah, this is what I say.
Nah,
I'm not
my
the
bad.
R&B.
That nigga-
I ain't R&B.
Like,
I fuck with R&B, but I
Yes,
don't
this
know
That one, yeah.
This nigga,
Dangerous
yo,
in Love.
yo, we about to
Dangerously in Love.
I'm sure if I hear
Dangerously in
it-
Love is good.
No.
Yeah,
The song.
Oh, that song is dope.
That whole shit was
Yeah,
crazy,
the album,
son.
the album. you talking about, yeah.
But Destiny Child, 90s, bodied. Her coming out.
Facts. Destiny
Like-
Child.
Woo!
But
Jagged Edge,
but
112.
Two of those girls,
Woo!
two of those girls in Destiny Child
Lil
did
Bow
a
Wow
last.
was Lil Bow Wow in the 90s or
Both,
2000?
Both.
Oh,
No, he was.
He crossed
Oh.
over.
He was hot in the
He was
2000s.
more
I think it was
2000s. He's more 2000s though.
when did him and Lil Romeo
I
start
might have to
beefing?
switch
2000,
my answer.
2000.
That shit was
I might have
hot.
to switch my answer.
Well, you gotta go to 2000. I ain't fucking
I was
with you,
thinking
Rock.
about it. I was thinking
I ain't
about it on
fucking
the
with
way
you.
here.
Star, I ain't
How that
fucking
shit
with
go?
you.
It's like
Yeah, how that shit go,
Wayne,
Train?
What?
Well,
late-
we
late
salute you.
What? Are
The
you
whole
serious,
2000s
man?
is
Don't
hard,
start.
man.
What?
Nah.
Whole 2000s is hard. 90s, they were still figuring out early.
Nah, this
That's
is
why
what I said.
94
I
up.
thought they set the bar for the 2000. Like they set the limit. Like they came out. This how I see that. All the 90s niggas talked about the most gangster shit, the realest shit, and the 2000 people were more finesse. And
Because
that's
social
a,
media was
Knowing how
Yeah.
to make songs.
yeah, it was more finesse. So like that's why,
Sing, rap,
because like
started coming Ja Rule.
I like my son Young Jeezy, but like artists like
Melodic,
that,
all
like
that,
like that's one of my favorite artists. So I like gangsta, I like gangsta rap. So
Yeah,
that's why I fuck with the 90s so much.
See, I'm
Motivation, yeah.
That motivation, oh you my nigga.
That shit all summer, nigga.
it.
That whole summer, then I used to go play ball, nigga. Me and Bart,
Yo,
all
son,
summer.
yo, I argue
That's
these
all you
niggas all the
need.
time. So Thug Motivation, he coming out
all you need.
104
That shit
in
hard.
October.
I'm with it. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Wait, y'all fuck
That
with Young
shit made-
Jeezy?
Young Jeezy.
Nigga,
Yeah.
He was on some
I'm
get
I'm a
money shit.
TRABSTR.
That was the hardest album ever at one point. boy.
Yo, so wait. Let me ask this question.
I ain't know what it was.
Who at this table had a snowman T-shirt?
Never.
Dave, I know you had one.
I rocked that. I rocked that in high school. Freshman year, I was rocking that in high school.
Until it got banned. Until it got banned.
They wouldn't let me
Oh,
wear
yeah,
the
it did
shit.
get banned. It did get banned.
They wouldn't let me
Until it
wear
got
the shit.
banned. Until it got banned.
And I
Facts.
still try to wear this shit, but then it
Come
got like then it got
on,
baggy
son.
and shit. And it was
I'm about to
like,
say how many X's was on there.
yeah, it was like
Oh
it was
shit.
baggy.
I
age.
just-
X,
It's definitely a baggy.
XL. There you go.
They wouldn't
I
let
had
me
to retire
My
that.
school,
That's a
wouldn't-
fact.
As soon as I got the shirt, they said I came to school with the shit. They told me to turn it inside out.
Yup. They was confiscating ones in
But
my
why?
school.
Cause Snowman.
Nah, it's something dope.
It's
Yeah,
it was a light reference.
But
that
they
we
didn't
didn't really
say
get
that.
it.
Nah, we didn't get it.
I
didn't
did
get it at
not
the
get
time.
that
Nah, we
shit.
didn't get it.
Me either.
I promise you, I
didn't
kind
get
of still
it.
get it now.
Nah.
That shit's still
I'm
buried
assuming he's talking about Coke.
Yeah, yeah.
See?
I asked my mom to buy one of them shirts, and I got in trouble just for asking. I didn't know it was cool. That she was like,
what I'm saying.
"What do you know about Snowman? What do you know about that?"
Yeah, I didn't get it back then.
I
I
didn't get
didn't
it
really
either.
know
Me
either.
Nah, I
I
didn't
thought,
know.
I thought it was a nice snowman shirt with
Yeah, I
some
called
glitter on it.
Yeah, I saw the glitter, yeah.
I wanted it to be a
I'm
gangster
like,
snowman.
yeah,
I'm like,
gangster
this
snowman. Like, yeah, this is
fire.
hard.
Very affordable.
Yeah.
Very affordable.
What?
It was like 20 bucks.
All my friends have
It
it.
was like 20, 30. It was like
It
20,
was like the
30.
We Run Brooklyn shirts.
Oh.
It was like those.
I remember
Those
shirts.
were very,
I
very
remember those
classic
shirts.
shirts. Yo, we gotta do a podcast about classic shit that just. We
Fade
run
away.
Brooklyn
Right,
shirts.
we on a
I
96,
got-
2000,
We can bring that back. Honestly,
Yo,
that shit. Was,
Anybody
that's
had a
hard.
pair of G Units? Sneakers.
No,
Junior was not as popping like
What
that.
about S dots?
No.
Slow Bucks. Remember Slow Bucks?
Nigga, lot 29.
yeah.
Remember lot 29?
Yes.
That shit still popping in the South.
Yes.
Side note. That
Yes.
shit still popping in the
Yes.
South.
Yes.
Told me I can't put a picture to it.
And they used to
Yeah,
have these
Dipset used to wear the
shirts.
shit. All the Dipset used to wear that shit all the
Niggas
time.
used to wear the G-Unit. White beaters
white
and
beaters.
Yeah.
Take up.
I remember I seen a couple niggas with the boots. I seen a couple of niggas with the boots.
I think they still got this shirt.
This nigga-
Yo, he does have one.
He does got one, son. Recently. Recently. I know he had one on recently.
I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, fashion like Eevee suit. I hope I'm saying this.
Ibiza,
yeah.
Ibiza.
Jeans, them shits were hard.
Like Jay-Z had his hand in some shit.
Ah,
like
let's talk about the eras, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was really the golden era of life, son. For
That was
real.
good. That was
son,
good.
before social media took over everything, then we'd been on our phone all day. And we used to talk
fact,
to talk to each other.
See, like, but
Totally.
before the phones, you used to have to see niggas to get
Yeah,
roasted.
right,
Like,
yeah.
you can't get roasted.
Right, right,
Just
right,
like,
right,
you know,
right.
All right, so
niggas
I have a
have to
good
see you.
question. I have a good question. If you guys could turn back the hand of times and not be in the phone era, like just be, what era were you guys okay with as far as technology wise?
AIM.
The beginning.
That ain't era. That was a great balance. That was a great balance.
That was where you really couldn't
That's the
do
start,
much.
though.
You couldn't really search shit because I wasn't using the web.
Nigga, data
on
was
my
way
phone.
too, data
Yeah,
was way too
well,
much.
Yeah.
Data was way too much back then.
I don't know, like, cause obviously modern day society technology is lit. Like
Like,
my
phones is doing
my phone is
crazy.
a computer. Like,
Yeah,
you just heard,
it is.
nigga. All my porn watch comes right off this shit. Right
Yo,
here.
it's crazy. son.
Comment,
all that.
like, share, download, all that.
Oh no, delete this shit.
But nothing beats the sidekick era. I don't care what nobody say.
Yo,
AIM
I
was
was
it,
so
bro.
jealous,
I
bro.
think that's
like,
nostalgia though, because it's still kind of like the sidekick era.
Like other
But
Nah,
now
it's
you just have a lot of different options now.
other sites
Mad
try
options.
to
Too
like
much options.
tenders, like ChristianMeats.com, like, all that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Christian Meats. AIM did that shit right. You didn't have to ask for a number because when you ask for a number, it sounds too aggressive.
AIM.
Like,
Word, what's
I
your
might
AIM?
call you at any time and you might get in trouble. I don't want to do that, boo boo.
Yeah.
Because it's the house phone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, I just realized that we was calling house phones back then.
Niggas
I
had
haven't
to
used
memorize
I haven't used my house phone. I don't know how long.
I don't,
my
pick
nigga.
up my
I don't
house
know
phone,
why it's
nigga.
still on.
Yo, my nigga.
You got the optimum triple play.
Facts, I do too. Nigga, because nigga, I didn't even hook this shit up. The shit is just there.
Son,
Yo,
that's sad. I think I missed that, son.
House phones?
About to bring it back.
Yo,
Calling house phones?
Bring it back.
Because that was like a rites of passage. So like
Fact.
sometimes I was scared to call a house phone because I didn't want to have to speak to their parent.
Nah. But you had the homegirl that's cool, so you put it on three-way. Call her for me.
Right.
This and that's a third, and then hang up
yeah.
after. Ooh, it's on. But Pop took up the other line. And
Three-way.
he,
When the last time you did three-way?
I just did three-way real recently.
Nah, that's niggas be doing like 10-way now. Like,
Oh, yeah, be connected all the other phone.
connected
That's a
everything.
fact.
I don't do that shit. I do
Word.
Nigga,
Conference call.
Conference call.
Conference call.
basically, like,
Remember Dave tried to do Marco Polo? I'm like, yo, Dave, what the fuck? You don't shut up.
Marco Polo. No,
Hey,
Marco
you don't
Polo.
shut
that
up.
shit died though.
Marco Polo was nice to me, all right? I don't care what
All
nobody
of
that
that
says.
shit died.
Y'all said, yo,
man.
we need to
That's
talk. We need to talk about the podcast. Let's get on three-way. Fuck three-way. Let's do Marco
Let's do
Polo.
Marco Polo.
What the fuck do I want
That's
to
like a group video chat.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
nigga, I don't want to
video
see you
chat,
right
yeah.
now. Nigga, I don't want to see you.
That shit was good for a little bit. That shit was good for a little bit.
Remember Uvu and Skype?
Uvu and Skype.
Like you used to have a laptop or
Son,
computer with
yeah,
a webcam. I remember I bought a webcam and plugged it in.
The
like,
webcam, you had to buy a webcam
I
for
know,
it.
I webcam.
I never understood Uvu at all because niggas used to look flea from the top up. Everything from the bottom.
From back
But you can have four
in
screens.
real time and shit.
Taking
Ah.
pictures and shit. I
Yo.
never understood that shit, son.
Fly shit.
That was dope, son.
That really was a, like,
That shit was fly.
you think that's what the old people do about their era, like in the 80s and shit? Be like, yo, remember this and that to the third?
I think
like,
so.
Yeah, they got to, cause like
It's
this shit-
nostalgia. It's nostalgia.
Nostalgia sells. That's how Michael Jordan was able to sell the Space Jam pack. The Jordans. Remember?
I don't want to.
$500.
Yo.
You feel
Wait,
me?
wait.
That automatic
Can
in
I
my
say
soul, like,
can I say
Space
something
Jam.
real quick? What does that word mean? I don't know what it is.
Nostalgia?
Yeah, I need to know my
I know what it means. I
Like
cannot
the
explain
good,
it.
the good feeling that you get when you think about the past.
Right.
Oh,
You know?
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
basically.
Like Michael Jordan had like Space Jam
I
anniversary
didn't know
pack.
either, by the way, but
It was like a pair of 11s, the bottle of the secret stuff,
Right, yeah.
and like a pair of shorts or whatever like that.
It took you back to
Like
the movie.
nostalgia is something you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
never really get back because it happened at a certain moment.
certain
right,
time.
So
right.
during your childhood, growing up, it's nostalgia. So
a lot of
That's
shit.
a
No, a
selling
lot of
point
shit.
right there.
Me personally, if I could go back to a certain era, definitely Psychic era. The Psychic era was good to me.
Psych era was so
The
lit.
Psychic 3, I remember my shit was beat.
And
the
then
fuck
I was
up.
further
niggas
back.
was in high school when that came out, so it was like perfect timing. It was like,
Word.
it's-
I don't know if
yeah.
I like this era too much.
It's not. It's
Now I'm
easy.
thinking
It's
about
too
it.
easy. It's too easy now, though.
I don't.
It is very
Nah,
easy.
Like,
well,
This
but
era
wait-
is so controlled by the masses
Yeah.
that
And-
I don't like shit can't even go viral. You gotta pay to get viral now. You got ads.
You think
feel me?
Yodeling Boy pays for that shit to go viral?
Nah, that shit just happened naturally.
I mean, it can happen, but
That happened
remember
naturally.
when
Like,
niggas was really
people
going
like,
viral?
For example, like our kids and stuff like that's not gonna know that. Yo, YouTube didn't used to have ads. You had to. You used
Oh,
to.
man.
Yeah.
Word.
Like you can use to have niggas over your crib and actually play a whole playlist
it's
now
a
without.
little different.
Facts.
Yo,
Tekashi 6ix9ine, he didn't come out of nowhere. He didn't just get viral, my nigga. He was signed before that.
yeah, that's right. That's right. That's
You
right.
feel me? Niggas is
Cause
paying
look,
for that.
Cause it's look.
Paying to get
Wasn't
viral.
he suplexing bitches off beds and shit like that?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, he been doing
he
a lot of
did.
viral
He did a
type of shit,
DDT
though.
with a bitch.
That's his lane.
Not DDT. He did a.
He had a knife to a girl's throat.
And then if it wasn't for all this shit, like a lot of niggas won't be relevant. Like all like the
And the real niggas that should be relevant would be.
yeah, they will be
Right,
relevant.
Exactly.
I was just saying think to myself when Blue brought up that question, like niggas, imagine like I think the Lock Boys,
The locks.
the Locks, my fault.
You might
Fuck you messed that up.
that one up.
Don't do that.
How do you mess that up?
Yo, can we turn this mic off for a little while?
Yo, how do you mess that up? The locks,
The
bro.
Lock
Did the nigga
Boys?
just ask? Did the nigga just ask how the fuck did I mess that up? Can we go back to a certain topic? How you forgot a certain woman's name that sat on the bus for our rights?
That's not what I messed up.
dude.
That's not what I messed up.
No, that's not
I messed up. I messed up.
What's her
prior.
name now?
Rosa Parks.
Quick, top of the dome.
Rosa Parks?
That
Nah,
nigga took
I-
a lot. That,
nah,
nigga,
hell no.
that nigga called one of the most
Try to Kanye
influential.
and shit.
Nah.
Yo,
He
that
messed up
nigga called.
Richard Pryor.
It was
Get the fuck outta
Richard
here.
Pryor. It was Richard Pryor.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, see? If you don't insult me right.
That nigga said Richard Pryor was Terrell Pryor.
Yeah, I called him Terrell Pryor by mistake. My bad.
Oh,
That
shit,
shit
son.
was funny, son.
Nah, but what was you saying though? But what you saying about the locks though?
Like if they would came out, like, a lot of artists that came out in the era before.
Come
that
closer to the
wasn't-
mic.
Excuse me, sorry.
Couldn't hear you.
Nah, a lot of artists that came out back then that didn't have the media exposure that could have been way more huger. You know what I mean? Big. If they came out in this era, it would have been crazy. That's what I'm just trying to say. That's
That's a
Oh,
fact.
like,
Biggie with a social media marketing team?
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Yeah.
there's certain people though
Would
I
they-
wouldn't want to see with a social media account.
Right.
Tupac,
Would
I
they-
would not
I
want to
would.
see.
I was.
I would not want to
Right,
I would
that's
not want
not
to see
wanna see
Tupac with
Tupac.
You
social
would have
media.
thought Tupac was Kanye, probably.
Now, honestly,
Tupac was not like crazy. Like
I mean, he
Kanye.
died early though. Kanye's in his 40s.
True.
Yeah, 'cause-
Tupac died at 25.
True.
You feel me?
Damn.
You never know.
Damn.
That's a good point. To make.
niggas be happy to see 30.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like for example, they fucked up giving 50 social media. That nigga sits down all day and troll motherfuckers.
yeah.
That
Yo,
nigga got
that
some
nigga
time
put out
on
a
his
video.
hands.
That nigga put out a video. This shit was
I love
funny.
50 though.
That nigga put out when Kanye stood up in TMZ and was like, "I went ahead and got liposuction for you." That nigga 50 said, "Wait, hold up. That nigga got a fat ass."
I didn't see
Well,
that.
ain't that what the women do?
I did
Like
not.
they get the fat sucked out of them?
I know he said something, but I
did see
didn't
that.
know.
That nigga said, "Wait, hold up. That nigga went ahead and got a fat ass."
Nah, son. Nah, 50.
We need 50
Nah,
though.
50 is
We
great
need
for
niggas
social
like
media,
that.
actually.
I'm just
50
saying,
is great.
fuck
Cause
him.
he makes fun of every situation. No situation can be too serious for 50. Don't make fun of his Eminem.
No,
Everybody
that's what I'm
don't
saying.
make-
But like back then, we had to wait till 50 dropped the track to troll a nigga. Now this nigga do it every day.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Every day.
Effortless.
When him and Floyd was beefing, son. Yo, Floyd, I got $1 million to an organization of your choosing if you can read this Harry Potter book.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they, yeah, that was like.
I mean, I would say this. It's a great time for like what Kanye's saying. It's unconventional. Like nigga,
Yeah.
there's no rules really nowadays. It's the wild, wild west. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
That's a fact.
The only thing I like about social media right now is the social media comedians. Like shit is
Yeah.
a lot more funny. Like I could just be scrolling.
Stop it. Not just that. The
That's just
women.
it.
The women.
I mean, before I
I'm
was
getting
seeing them,
over
I
that.
was seeing them on tag before.
Because I
no.
need to see him in person now. 'Cause
What
I-
you want? You
I-
mean
know,
like supermodel women?
Yeah, I ain't gonna
it's-
lie.
talking
it's
about?
so
I don't
much
like seeing that
options.
because it just makes me like
Wait,
it's something I'm seeing and I can't touch it. Like I can't. I'm barely gonna see these
Then
women.
you gonna end up sending the
Okay.
DM.
It's like porn.
It's going to
Okay,
get
ask
left
y'all-
on red.
can I ask you a
So-
question?
So you don't like porn now? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't act brand new on this mic. If y'all niggas gonna do this shit right now, y'all might as well turn
No,
up the podcast right now.
I'm just saying, like the social media chicks, like they just like.
Yo, can I ask you a question? Was Danger Ass really moving that well? Cause I seen it.
That's
That's just stupid.
Nah,
man.
that's his real.
I don't know
That's
if
his
it's
real.
real.
It was
All
moving-
natural.
It was moving like crazy.
I gotta show
It's
me who
moving
this
well.
That's
It's
good.
moving well.
You should have came
She has
to
a very-
the
she has a nice
party,
butt.
man.
Nigga,
Yeah, she was at the party.
She was at
the
the
420
party,
Nigga,
man.
I was
A foam party?
at 420.
We had a 420 party. 'Cause
Oh,
it
they
dropped
said-
on a Friday.
Nigga, you didn't see me
this
on
year,
you
so-
didn't see me on 420. You didn't see the video of me on 420.
Nah.
Nah.
Oh,
couldn't make it out the
shit.
crib.
That nigga was on the phone.
I told you that shit, right?
With nobody.
I was like, yo, I can't make it out this shit, nigga.
Nah, I got
How
a
many
couple
blunts
of
you
those
had?
stories.
That was at the same time the 420 party was the video shoot for a bunch of hoes.
Bunch of hoes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was coming out. I was coming for that.
Y'all dropped that song already?
Nah.
Nah.
It's on the upcoming EP. That's-
Okay, all right, cool.
The video will be dropping soon, along with this. They all gonna drop like very all
Okay,
together.
all right,
kinda
cool.
thing. So
Hold on, the song is called "A Bunch of Hoes."
bunch of hoes. We like to have fun too.
That's what he asked about it. So wait, no, it's called a bunch of
I
hoes.
mean, my feelings, you know. Sometimes you
heard
need
it
a
the
bunch
first
of hoes
time.
around.
I thought you was just making a reference like, yo, we had a bunch of hoes
Nah,
around
it's
this
the name of the
shit.
song.
I'm not gonna lie, I like how you guys like, yo, these son, no, for real. That's another one. Now it makes me wanna. I'm waiting for the shit to drop now.
I mean, yeah. We gonna link. We gonna link. The video drop should be dropping within the next week or two.
Yeah. Hopefully, most definitely. Yeah.
Word,
Pray
son.
for
Yo,
me.
can I shout out your Instagram real quick and your social medias?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Real Star Music on everything, like YouTube, Google, SoundCloud, all that.
Niggas
Star,
say Google.
Real Star.
I mean-
so that's Star with an S on money sign.
money sign.
All right, I need
No. Real Star Music, just regular.
All right, Real Star
That's
Music.
all
All
right.
right. Cause I know you could use both, so I'm not
So
sure.
yeah, my name is money sign TAR, so Star.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
How do you pronounce like the money sign?
I don't.
Ching
tar.
Charge.
That's how they try to do me like that at first. I was like, I'm not having it. Gotta copyright shit. Tar, nigga. You're not gonna cut my money off.
It's Apollo underscore wave, Apollo APOLLO underscore WAV. That's on Instagram, Twitter. Same thing, just replace the underscore with a dot. Yeah, that's what that is.
Word, yo. We really appreciate y'all coming out to the podcast with
fair.
whatnot, yo. Son, we had a hell of a time, yo.
Word,
Definitely want to have y'all back up here, man. Talk about these bunch of hoes and shit like that.
Will do.
Oh yeah, we can
Gonna
definitely
have
come
it.
back and play some new music for y'all
I'm
next
tired.
Word.
I missed that.
Thanks.
I'm tired. I missed that video shoot though.
420?
Oh yeah,
What you doing for
Aren't
20?
you doing the shit with Midnight? The
June
White
2nd.
and Gold shit?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to shoot a video then too. I got a
Then?
song called White Gold. So.
Oh, all right, cool. That's why. Is that why he did it like that? Is that why he like themed it like that?
Probably.
Wait.
He likes that song.
Yo, wait. Can I get an inside scoop? What happened between Midnight and DLE?
I'm asking the
How
same
you know about
question.
that?
I'm asking the same question, bro.
What happened? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I so boom. So.
I spoke to him yesterday, son, because he was writing crazy. I'm like, yo, you got beef? He was like, yo, I'm dropping my address. You know where Midnight at? I'm like, all right, son. He was talking crazy. son.
Can I get an insight on this shit? Like,
Oh, you know the other dude?
yeah, and I don't really know. I've
So
seen him
light-skinned dude?
I see him
Yeah.
around a little bit. So
I know both parties. This is new to me, so I gotta really.
I miss
y'all
everything.
gotta
basically,
hit me off camera, man.
two parties. Somebody in their team called Midnight, DJ Midnight, had a falling out with some other people he was working with, DLE Entertainment. I don't know what it stands for, actually. Dinnerland, right?
No, Danny Love Entertainment.
Danny Love
Damn,
Entertainment.
names is flying left and
That's what it's called, Danny Love.
Danny Love Entertainment and whatnot. So basically, they had a falling out. I don't know why they had a falling out. That's why I don't know the inside scoop. I don't know it be LA Leak because they're here.
I didn't
first.
know about
Now,
that either.
I'm only seeing everything via social media, so this is as new to us as it is for you.
I mean, he told me what happened, but I don't know if I can say it on here.
Drop that
I
shit,
would
nigga.
suggest you not.
Yeah. I won't say that. But
It's
Whatever
political
going
me
on,
now.
Midnight
I'm
hold your
political
head,
now.
bro.
he was like, I seen him like I seen Midnight saying like like niggas is corny, blah blah blah.
Grown man throwing shots at me.
Yeah, throwing shots. So I hit him. I'm like, yo, like you got beef, and then he didn't hit me back. But then he posted, something. I'm gonna drop my address. You know where you can find me. So then I call him, and I'm like, yo, like you got beef, and then he like, yo, like something happened with dude, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, oh man,
boy.
That's
I
fucked
gotta
up.
talk to Midnight. Don't do that rapper shit.
That's what.
Don't drop your addy, my nigga.
They say young Midnight can't come to the hood. They say Midnight can't come to the hood.
Don't drop your addy.
Shout out to Midnight.
Shout out my nigga
Oh, yeah,
DJ,
bro.
bro.
Nah, facts.
Full creative control too. So, you
Nah,
know,
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I said
team
that.
right there.
That's why I hit. That's why I
Yeah, I
asked
didn't
you.
even know. Like,
said Big
I'm not
Soulja can't come
social
to the
media
hood.
savvy. I don't be on it like that, but I do check it out. Bro.
Word, so yo, I really appreciate y'all for coming out for real. So I definitely want to have y'all up here again, yo.
Oh yeah,
Word,
I'll bring a
word.
bigger bottle of Henny and shit.
Oh shit, don't get this nigga more started, bro.
Most definitely. That's a fact.
That nigga
Word,
was funny,
son.
Nah, this
Word.
shit's funny.
I just want to say my closing piece before we get up out of here, man.
Check your time.
Treasure your loved ones, everybody. Feel me? Embrace your loved ones. Embrace everybody that you love, and keep them close. You know how long they will be there for. I didn't lose nobody in my life, but it's just saying, you know, just treasure them and just love them, yo. You don't know how long you gonna have them for.
Word.
Yeah, that's my closing words. I go by the name of DJ Skills. This is the Real is Real podcast. I'm with.
DJ Train.
I felt like you should have said what you said last. And let us go first. You should have closed down on that. Like you know how Run DMC used to finish his show, nigga in the bathroom and this. That nigga don't go in the bathroom and do his little poetry shit. Then the show starts.
Oh my goodness! Don't dilute my statement.
Oh my goodness.
The nigga dropped the opening.
canceled.
The nigga dropped the ending credits. Then showed us the TV show.
All right, Skills. Now you gotta say it again. Now.
No,
gotta outdo
hold on.
yourself.
Go ahead, drop your shit.
All right, DJ Train.
Yo, this your boy Theo the Great.
All right, this is DJ Skills, and show love to your loved ones, man. They won't be around forever, man. For real. This is the Real is Real podcast. Holla.
Yeah.
Better.
You got a song?
I was about to play also.
I'm missing you. Oh.
I thought you was gonna play that shit.
I'm missing you.
Something like
Why
that.
didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me?
Every step.
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
I haven't heard the song in a minute.
We ain't been in 3 weeks. We can fit out. We good now. Appreciate it, boys. We had a good time today.
A nigga was feeling it today.